not
In
listing
fact,
any.
Okay, let's go around. What about we don't do that and we just take you get us down into the dungeon with us? I mean, now you could be like, oh well, the centipede, but seemingly everyone can fucking run past it nowadays. I mean, I wouldn't even mind gathering its attention and letting you guys go back down. I mean,
But like Yukina is a active detriment to us at this point if we try and go to the dungeon.
you know how strong you are, and me and Hirako and Shogi. I believe you guys could take a small handy. The group could take a small handicap for a bit. I mean,
But I mean, like at the same time, we're fighting the centipede, and we're going to be fighting that thing as a raid group at the end of the week. But
no. But beforehand, or the Diavols was a good idea because we could just you'll leave if she wants to after she's not to me broken.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, there comes the issue of we had a giant house on our back trying to kill us.
Now we have two. We've just upgraded. I mean, I'm gonna just say two minimum because I highly doubt that house was this giant house that we just erased from the plane, which everyone's gonna know we did it, and I'm going to get thrown into this. So I'm gonna just start using we. Everyone knows we did it.
I mean,
The guild could be mad. What do you do if the guild's mad? It can't be tracked back to a egg-ish.
there is no evidence.
Yeah, there's no evidence to skip the fucking people who see. There are people who know who your companion are. The guild knows who your companion is. If any of the guild people see it, they know who caused it.
I mean,
They
Celia's in
can't-
a different form.
Look, just like this. Who? I'm not even going to get into why they would know, but I'm just going to say they do know. They probably do know. We could definitely check in. We could walk in and ask them at some point, but I mean, that whole thing, maybe other strategies like fucking boot running. That's usually a good one. Like I said, the dungeon probably
out
our
at the
best
city,
option.
You both notice that the flames have stopped producing themselves on the ground and have all begun coalescing towards Seleos, and there's some coming from so fucking far off that it's over the horizon.
Also, the people we just killed, do you know how many connections any of their allies, the moment they figure out we did it, are our enemies? Which could
Dude,
be
for the house they are.
everything.
For the house they seem more the type to threaten for people to work with them than anything else. I doubt they had many actual friends.
Even if that number is 2, that's still a fucking lot. Let's say it's 2 friends, and these 2 friends are 2 houses, or maybe a whole fucking country could be their friends. We don't know their situation. But even if it was just 2 houses, that's 2 houses, which are going to be bigger than us, and it's going to stomp us. I mean, at least attempt to.
Do you think maybe this entire situation was designed for Celios to keep putting us into a hole?
Wow! You figured it out! I mean, luckily.
I mean, no, wait, son, I've been thinking about something.
Oh, wait, what is it?
Hurt yourself. No, don't hurt yourself.
What if Celios planned all of this?
Wouldn't surprise me. Because I
like,
can feel how smart
the
she
thing
is.
of Estrid. She only started really acting affectionate to me when we got on the surface and I was going to Estrid's.
Yes.
And she, well, you know that she's Estrid's mother, right?
Currently, yes.
So she knew her daughter well, so she figured that's how she'd react.
I love this play-by-play of obvious thing next to obvious thing, but I'm going to choke you if you come up with the conclusion that she has been playing you like a fiddle. Whatever. Everyone
She's
has
been playing me like a fucking fiddle.
Yes. She doesn't want your goodness of health. She doesn't care. I mean, why would she? I have to like.
Oh my god. Esther was fucking right.
I'm going to stroke him now. I'm going to be killing him. You motherfucker.
Esther was right the whole time.
What about this? What about this? What about this? We can use our noggins right here. Maybe, right? I'll come with you because I'm not really too afraid of that stuff. I could just run at the worst, right? I mean, I'll come with you. How about we go see if we can try to get Astrid back on your side? Basically, be like, I want the fuck over Soleos, and she'll probably be more than happy to help you. And also, she might try to kill you. Though, it is crazy. She is pretty crazy, but I think that maybe, with a good persuasion roll, that the demon... the Nat 20 persuasion roll.
Wow.
Maybe. Good persuasion of our heart maybe could get her back into our favors and not want to kill us, along with Soleos, putting us to every situation where we are needing to make a deal when we really don't. I mean,
Johnathan just kind of grabs the railings and thinks for a second. God. I need to think of what to say. God.
Okay, you have fun with that. I'm going to go cry. By cry, I mean, have fun, Eunice follower. I have been struggling. I need to jump down.
As you are about to jump down, San, the flames cease in the sky.
Oh, hi, Salius.
She hasn't jumped down.
Hi, I made good on my deal. They're all gone.
It was very pretty.
Someone just jumped.
By the way, where's Hitoko? I need to show the deeds on the details of how I actually did that.
I'm not just... Johnathan opens the door. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, don't worry, I'll find her. Meanwhile...
Stupid antennae.
Meanwhile, I see you have rolled a very high number for the intelligence check.
I'm seeing how much she's putting together. Because, like, the hilarious bit is both of her sisters have either run or helped run empires of one sort or another. Hitoko has not. And so I'm seeing how much she was possibly putting together. She didn't remember that she had a lesser resistant or lesser restoration spell. And she hasn't really put together that she's created a power vacuum. And so she is on guard as she's walking down the street, which fortunately looks completely normal for everybody around her, who are also panicking. But yeah, she's headed to the Dyavol Sanctuary. She has put together that she needs to be
somewhere not
careful.
Openly available.
She just knows she needs to be careful.
Oh, Galito.
She can't go into hiding because otherwise that's obvious she did it.
And as you are walking out, Shogi, you arrive back home, having had to take a bit of a diverted path from your normative one. Center of the city's kind of up in fucking arms at the moment.
Hey there, Hitoko!
Have I walked past him already?
He would be arriving just as you were walking out the front door.
Oh, hi, Shogi.
You
Holding her little bundle of joy.
You care to explain what the fuck happened?
Hang on, sorry. I dropped something. And I can't find it. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Do you actually want to know?
Yes, because I am the...
Inquire within!
I would stop her before she left. You want me to make a athletics check to grapple her?
That's a throwing. She's gonna try and... if you're gonna try and resist him trying to physically stop you,
Yeah.
acrobatics or athletics of choice versus Fez's athletics.
And I'm gonna roll with advantage to my ability.
Oakley dokley.
Fun. Oh.
So close.
Well, I mean, I got a nat 20.
Oh yeah, that is a nat 20. She manages to evade you.
No, that's a nat 20 as well.
Oh shit.
I tested.
Okie dokie. Then that one goes to Fez by 1 exactly.
Oh.
We're getting all our good rolls out of the way right now, just in case we encounter something dangerous.
So
And you
Hitoko,
needed advantage.
You're
there.
back with me.
Okay.
Oh, I'll just come to you. Whatever.
What? Oh, okay. You didn't have to.
We need to talk. This can't keep happening.
Keep happening. What do you mean keep happening?
All this fucking bullshit that keeps happening in this household.
This is the first one I've caused. Don't blame all of them on me.
Oh, so you've caused them.
Yes, of
This
course I caused it.
one, you know, I feel like the way this house is going, it's not even worth being a part of here anymore.
Okay. Are you giving me a resignation?
No, just a warning. Get your shit together as a leader. I can't carry all this bullshit on my back on my own.
I'm gonna try to get out of
Okay.
his
The
hold.
grapple?
Yeah. Do you let me go? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna yank her arm, I'm assuming, out of your grasp.
Yep.
Get my shit together? You think this is all me not having my shit together? That's causing all of this. Okay, sure. Whatever. She's gonna start walking away.
Oakley dokley. Headed to the Dyavol Sanctuary, right?
Yep.
Shogi, as you watch Hitoko walk off into the distance, you see somebody fly in Superman land.
Really bad for your knees.
Oh, hey, Otto. Because I should be.
Where? Hitoko. City. Fire. Everywhere.
Don't worry. Pats him on the back. She's the one who caused it, so it's perfectly
The
fine. I
moment
think
he
you
hears he slams his hand on to your mouth. If I don't want to hear it, I certainly don't want to hear it out here.
I just like kind of move my mouth like unnaturally to the right. I'm like, don't worry about it. I see Shogi.
Oh, hey, Adam.
Oh, Shogi! What's happening? And he walks over to Shogi.
Hello.
Since shit always likes to go down, I mean, how are you doing?
Fine. A
Well,
little irritated.
Yeah. I was stunned the whole time. Don't worry about that. I really didn't want this to happen, but nope. Oh,
How are you
seemingly-
stunned?
Yeah. So you know that she made a deal beforehand, and that deal I took off of her. I mean, I basically just captured it, and then when I captured it,
Oh,
I
another
got
deal
back.
then.
Oh yeah, it was to get Yukina back. That deal. Oh, did you not know about that one?
Nope, I was asleep. And then I
Okay.
left, and no one still told me.
So, let me give a short recap of what happened from last night. I arrive, I see the deal that she made. I decide to be a nice person. Really, really high standards for me today. I took it, I got stunned by it, so she was no longer bound by that deal. And then while I was stunned, they were basically like, "Oh no, this bad situation. Oh, the ravens are going to kill us." So they looked through to the worst person possible, bang, and was like, "Ha, you." Actually, she is the one who started like asking for it because Soleil's a bitch, and so yeah, we just ended up dealing to kill all of the ravens. Luckily for me, I'm not part of this house, but I would fucking run with how many enemies is just appearing. So I'm just going to go back to, I'm just going to go to a place that is it's nice for me. Actually, no, I feel in danger now. I mean, I'll just stay with you, Shogi. You seemingly do less, maybe. I'm unsure yet, but I'll stick with you for now.
I mean, the only problems I've caused for this house is ones I'm able to deal with.
I mean, like I said, I'm unsure.
How quiet are you guys being?
Didn't she run away?
Yeah, you walked away.
Wait, or are you
No,
meaning
I'm not talking about me listening.
Oh, I'm just doing this like it's not like super loud. It's more like it's like a down low type of thing. Like,
are you making sure that nobody's listening?
No, personally, like this is a bonfire that doesn't really matter who's there.
Yeah, Hato is also 60 feet away, so.
Dude, this was just a quick conversation. Like, yeah, just to let you know, real quick, buddy.
He knows.
We done fucked up.
I mean, yeah, fair.
So
well, guys, where are we going
Hitoko?
now?
Where's Hitoko? What happened to Hitoko?
Yeah.
I don't know. Going that way, I think. Johnathan just points forward.
Shit, I need to find her before my sister does, especially while the city's on fire. He flies.
Fun. Priorities. That man has priorities straight.
Man. Who would like to go report this? This is going to be absolutely hilarious. Actually, no, don't report this. I'm going to be dragged in no matter what. Luckily for me, I can't die due to regular means. But that means I could be killed over and over again.
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
It'll feel good.
It'll feel good to have your sins stabbed out of you.
Shogi, a vice captain, where are we going?
Do you think I have an answer for this?
I don't. I don't expect anyone to. I think. I don't know if we're just going to run, sit here, and wait for death. I mean, whichever one comes first. I'm just going to be stuck here no matter what, because apparently people think I'm part of your household. So that means I am.
The only thing I'm really thinking about is quitting this house for my own safety, but still
too late.
But still secretly being a part of this house, like, quote unquote, you.
Like, oh yeah, but I consider that too late at this point, because all the hate is already just going to be smashed upon us. By I do mean, like, anyone who learns about this house will be known and wants to get revenge definitely will go through the tree. But man, if you do resign and you do the kind of stuff right there, we'll be perfect pals, man. Great situation.
Jersey.
Shoot.
Would I know anything from my history of dealing with Kvesti as being or like being like a leader in this most dire situation of knowing what to do exactly?
Roll an intelligence check.
Man, put hand on shoulder. It's going to be good.
Okie dokie. In an emergency situation wherein hell is breaking loose, the most important thing for a first step is to calmly analyze what the fuck is happening, why it's happening, and try to find a plan which is actionable, easily executable, and has very clearly defined steps. So, you begin to think about ways to start doing that. as you kind of center yourself, trying to close out the chaos of the city around you. First and most important step is having a safe place to be, because the city is, for the umpteenth time in the past few days, going into panic mode.
These are constant panic.
We not cause cosmic events to happen, please.
I think for now we should not be at the house. I would think either the dojo or the orphanage would be safer places until all this mess is cleaned up.
Good thing. I'd love to go to the dojo. I'd like to see that old man again.
And then let's see. Right now, step 2 would be fucking. Hold on.
I
Hey,
like that step too.
Johnathan,
What's up?
what the fuck is that material?
Do you think I know?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking your lady.
But then why'd you say my name?
Because-
To get you over here. To
Okay.
include you in the conversation.
Okay.
Oh, you really want to know what it is?
Well, I mean, if it's worth enough to make a deal for.
It's worth enough for me to make many deals for, but I only needed the one.
San, what was the exact words of the deal?
The exact words go as the following. When the house receives their gift of 190 whatever the fuck material it is, Hitoko will basically just give it to her. Or she will hand over 90 or 50% of that.
Better than the deal
we-
Colin tried cutting. That was going to be
Yeah,
awful.
Colin tried to do 100%.
Man, I'm just so sad that the deal Colin was going to do 100%, so we erased him from existence. Man,
I see
Yeah,
nothing
sounds
wrong
about
with
fair.
that.
face
fuck
palm
Colin.
again.
I mean, in hindsight, it was not the best idea, now that I think about it. But I also fucking hate Colin.
I mean, everybody probably does. Same thing with Freud. Everyone hates Freud.
Every deal with her is not the best idea.
Yes, but we... See, this time I was disabled after taking the deal they made and destroying it pretty much.
Yes, I
Oh.
remember.
Cool, yes. So yeah, you know that the deal that they made, I destroyed so that we wasn't binded by it anymore. But no, we
Starting to
then
think,
needed to find a way to protect Yukina.
maybe I should just like stop letting Celios make deals with us when we're panicked.
Anger from fucking San is just flows up then slowly goes down again. Oh, you think you want to come up and fucking knock in your head like
Or at
a
least
piece
try.
of wood? Just fucking knock in your head. Ah, anything in there? Fucking so Leos,
Oh,
I'm trying to
Celios,
actually find some brain in here.
what are you gonna do with that material?
I'm going to kill a god with it.
It's
Why
an
not?
A-pop.
K-pop?
That's one.
Okay, so
Well,
multiple
Oh, that. If you mention her, I'm gonna warn her.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not after your mother, Shogi. Not yet, at least.
Our casualty list keeps going up. I'm impressed. We've done more murders than me. I haven't even been able to kill anyone yet, and we are just skyrocketing these numbers, man.
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny, at this rate, we'll get the fucking Demon Kings on our want to kill us list.
Ah, impressive. And I'm always going to be the bitch. I mean, great. I mean, nice. Now, we moved up from mortals to gods. Because she's going to kill a god with it, right? She's going to kill Apop.
I'm going
Probably
to permit
add a few more to that.
amongst 9 deities to fuel my own ascension.
You gonna kill him, Thanius?
I'm killing one of each alignment. Depends on who I can get to easiest.
Are
You
you
should kill
fucking
Nathanius. Fuck
serious?
Nathanius.
We should. Okay, I kind of want to stop this conversation because then the more actual depressed I get. So what she's saying, she's gonna kill 8 gods?
9.
Is this right?
9.
My bad. 9 gods! Oh, I thought we couldn't get hated anymore! We're going to get hated by every god now!
I'm gonna need that list.
Every pantheon.
We're going to have enemies coming out of everywhere. We're going to look outside. It's all going to be enemies. Oh,
Well, this is inconvenient.
just Sonic is taking it and smashing it into the ground.
I don't necessarily disagree with the idea, but at the same time, it's that's not gonna be good for us.
Our best bet is to get into the dungeon. Because at that point, at least, enemies have to come in through one thing, but Sonic is just starting to, like, go limp in his body. He's like, oh, God, why did I get dragged in this? Hated from every pantheon.
You'd be dragged in anyways, you're a primeval.
Okay, I wouldn't have got this bad. Not every god would have hated me as much as they would now.
Also, Fez, did you want to cut in there?
List Seleos.
Oh,
State the 9.
whatever I can get to easiest.
So the weakest, then.
Not necessarily, but generally, yes.
Shogi, no offense, I don't feel like we're potentially in the best situation to be making demands at the moment.
Why not? I'm the vice leader. Your servant made this issue.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Made the issue. She is the issue. That's the thing.
That as well, yes.
And not only, wow. I mean, man, if there was like a guild's top hated houses list, we'd get #1. And we've only been a guild for like a month? Not even.
Like 2 weeks.
We're going to have the #1 hated house.
The closer the moth flies to the flame, the faster it burns out.
I can't wait. Can you kill Eunice for the neutral god?
No guarantees, darling. Though,
Just-
if you want
just-
to get yourself out of this current predicament, I'm more than willing to cut another deal.
Man, do I
You are
hate you.
Nope, no deal.
No deals for you, because no one, at least now, should make a deal with you for the foreseeable future.
I mean, I'm fine making deals, but I'll fucking do them with level head.
How about we make an oath right here?
No, please
No.
don't. Please
No.
don't.
Between the three of us.
Okay,
No.
between the three of us,
No Seleos deals until we all agree.
I'll make that. I'll oath to that.
I can't make that oath.
There's.
Well, I mean,
Because if I'm about to die, then I have to kind of deal Salios to live.
what about this case? I mean, we change it to deals that are going to be, someone's calling me on my phone. Basically, deals that are going to fuck over this many people. If it's fucking over Johnathan, good. If it fucks over yourself, fine. But this many people, no.
I am fine with... Okay, so the oath would be to not make deals with Slayos until discussed with the rest of the party. If such a deal, say, is not in a do or die situation where if I do not take the deal, I will immediately die.
So we won't. None of the party. Morris,
Ah,
come over here.
why? What's up?
Where we're talking about our future plans with this party.
Blink.
We were thinking about taking an oath of no more deals with Saleos.
Until discussed at the party.
Why?
Did you not see
We
what
keep
happened?
making bad ones.
And stop making bad ones.
True.
Honestly, the oath stop making bad deals with Salios might be more effective. Although then that brings up the question of what's a bad deal.
Could also be signed off with both mine and Hitoko's agreement.
The vice leader and the leader, yes.
Because I remember I wasn't a part of any of that. No
Yeah.
one bothered.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't here.
In fact, Hitoko did make the decision, yes.
But I am also vice leader.
Yeah. That deal he decode basically through the spirit, but I agree with not exploding a whole city. Oh man, the political hell and he doesn't give
Alrighty.
up.
How about this? I will not make a deal with Salios unless my life is completely on the line at that very second, and unless I have the permissions of 3/5 of the House members, a majority, 3/5 of the main House members.
We can make it easier. What about just you can only make deals that directly affect yourself?
Yeah.
That makes life easier. So then
without discussion.
Yeah,
Only
because,
in life saving your life emergencies.
yeah, that works.
And if that deal doesn't affect the house or other people that are neutral and or in good arrangement with us.
It's
I
mostly
will only-
probably going to use the killer animal.
Alrighty, the oath. Then in this case, I'll just say that I will not make a deal with Salios, without discussing with the rest of the party first, unless my life is currently in danger. Bam.
Good question. What deals have you already made with Soleos? Just kidding. Can you tell the details of that one?
Oh, to save Thark's life, I had to give her a blank check.
So she can order you to do whatever you want?
He has one
Yeah.
favor.
I owe one favor.
It doesn't fucking matter. Because if she wants what she wants, she'll just use that. So she basically has one freebie. Okay, cool.
So another bad deal.
I'm great.
In that situation, I had to save Thark's life.
I mean, you could just teleport him out.
I can't teleport.
You wanna know who can? You wanna know who can teleport? Who could do it the easier way, but chooses not to, just to get you to fuck yourself over? Bing, ding, ding, ding. If you probably could have been like, hey, could you just teleport Thark, like, in the other room and I'll do your dishes or something? Like a lesser deal, because that would not be too hard for points. But no. Man, Jonathan, you love getting tricked, man. I mean, put you on that high tier. Top 10 people who love getting tricked.
I don't love getting tricked, goddammit.
Number 1, Jonathan. I mean, you seemingly enjoy it with her. I can see the
And besides,
I can see the two reasons on your head.
I've only stated the truth.
Man. And a viper only speaks with venom.
Maybe an oath isn't a great idea. I'll just talk to you guys before I make any big deals next time. An oath is very difficult to deal with. I'll just make a promise, I guess.
Also, I need you to promise me to fix this Astrid's bullshit.
I'll fix it in a way. I'll try and figure it out.
Within the week, because she knows.
Within the week.
She knows your mother did this. Everyone would know.
Everyone knows already.
Who would trust who would trust you trying to say it's a coincidence or the high priest of the Demon's Lord's church?
That's true.
I'll come right there and help you.
Yes, please help him, son.
How the fuck did I take your weapon?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, hey, want to make a deal?
Brother, I don't know how he disappeared.
Oh dear.
My bad. Wrong plane. Teleports back. Well, I'll try. God. Because I'm fucked no matter what. I go left, fucked. Go straight, fucked. Go right, fucked.
I'm worried, though, that... I don't know if I have it in me to confront her yet. It's fucking anxiety-driven.
Just let me do it.
No, don't let her do it.
I kind of put my arm on his shoulder. Johnathan, you've been you've been doing a lot of dumb shit, but this is the real time. The house needs to rely on you for once. Please do it for the Void Monarchs.
Johnathan breathes in and out. I will. But let's go talk to her. As soon as San gets back from his temporarily induced coma. We could probably switch to hitoko now. Punch.
Okie dokie. Hitoko.
I'm walking to the Dyavol like she's gonna try and solve this problem through the Diavols.
Nodders. So, as you are arriving, where is it? Enclave, Sanctuary, no, Dyavol. There we go. Wait.
He lives! Welcome back, son. How's your coma? Trudge, march.
As you are moving towards the diocese, you feel a presence. Person-like. Competitives. Where?
It looks around.
As you look around, you see behind a tree a kitsune looking at you. With two blades at her side.
Hitoko just nods, does a small bow to say have a good day, and then starts trying to head into the sanctuary. She what?
She looks kind of familiar.
Does a double take.
You're seeing some, resemblance with Hato.
Gay panic. No, I'm kidding.
Hi.
Hello. I'm sorry, do I know you?
No, but you probably know my brother, who should be arriving in 3, 2, and you hear something like the sound of a jet overhead as Hato lands directly in front of you and puts his arms out. Get into the sanctuary, get into the sanctuary, get into the sanctuary.
Blink, blink.
Hi, Hato. It's been a while.
Has already poked bears with sticks. Is willing to poke more.
Hato, why don't you introduce me? Go into the sanctuary, please, 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 please.
He kind of steps around Hato. My name's Hitoko Ashura. I introduced myself further, but I have a patient to look after, and she kind of indicates the bundle of blankets in her arms.
Oh, so you're the one that's gotten him into so much trouble at the academy. She steps forward, sneering at Hato. Well...
Gives him a confused, slightly angry look.
You said you weren't getting in trouble.
You are the one who did it. That one was shogi.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, then no, it's not me.
your house member, your problem, you should fix that. But anyhow, she just kind of shoulder checks Hato. Oh, poor baby. She gives a little head pat.
Do not. Nope, nope. She pulls her away before she can touch her.
Not going to hurt her.
I don't care.
Stern doctor face.
Fine. Jeez, Hato, you sure know how to pick 'em. Well, anyhow, I wanted to say hello, but I guess that's not going to be much an option. I guess I'll just meet up later.
Hello. Goodbye.
Turns around and leaves. Is there any resistance bringing Yukina in?
Nope.
Okay.
As you bring Yukina down, Hato physically collapses as you're going down the stairs. That poor, poor boy.
Scared of his sister. And yet Hitoko has sassed Astaroth twice. Honestly, he should be more afraid of Hitoko.
As you walk in, marching out is an extremely irritated Gertrude. Fucking every fucking time this motherfucking bitch Selios fucking comes, some new bullshit happens. Oh. Hi, Hitoko.
So, you know that was Seleos.
Yes. Every fucking time she gets her hands on somebody, I fucking swear I'm going to put a bolt in her myself.
I cut the deal with her.
Blink. I'm sorry, I could have sworn I was going fucking insane for a moment. Did you say you cut the deal with Seleos? Just...
What does she want? Exactly. What does she always try to get every single time?
If I fucking knew, I would figure it out so I could make sure she could never fucking get it. The only person who can match her is Vark, and he's currently doing a bunch of other fucking shit trying to figure out how we can kill off all those fucking cults and then deal with the fucking problems here at home. Because god do we have a fucking lot of them, apparently.
His job. Makes sense.
Thinking. Like, she knows this is a resource, but she's trying to figure out how to use it.
Right, well... Shogi's handling things at home, so... Oh, hi, Bark.
The small one. What the hell happened here? Pointing at Yukina.
Oh. Right. Well, this is Yukina.
I am aware of Yukina.
Khalees's other half, the other deal that was made with Seleos.
The thing you
Anyway,
killed that was running rampant in the sewers. of
Aegis
London.
Ashen Rose. Yeah.
Whatever that was
He-
not what it was originally.
I presume not. Otherwise, he would have had a very tumultuous past. Anyway, he kidnapped Yukina from Harnack's Rest, as far as he can tell, and did all of this. I cut a couple of deals, got her back, kept her safe. That's kind of all I can do for right now.
Well, it is good you got friend back, but the city's kind of fuck. How many fucking days is this work? How many? How many where everything is just going to complete shit?
We usually don't make it past 1.
I stopped counting.
Yeah, I did too.
Like, what the fuck is actually... Vark, I know you know this shit. What the fuck is going on? I cannot speak as of the moment to that effect. Great, more vague bullshit from my fucking companion. As per fucking usual. Can't explain fucking anything until after all the shit is settled.
Gods tend to have a problem with people saying things that could change the future.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem. The future fucking sucks 9 times out of 10.
Truth nods. Yep.
Do you have anything you need of me, Hitoko? Because it sounds like you're having a rough time too. I can feel it coming off of you.
Probably not making the wisest decisions with my rough time, but it is what it is. What's done is done. No, I was summoned here for training.
Oh, yes. Reminds me. More things to add on the schedule. You know, you look like you could use some actual rest, not the I am sleeping but barely able to fucking focus rest. Take a breather. Maybe bathe or whatever the fuck else you need to do. Go to sleep. No nightmares will affect you here in all likelihood. Right, Vark? Seleus is about the city. I'm not guaranteeing anything today. Fucking great.
Oh, and my house has volunteered to lead a raid on the centipede down in the dungeon. I need a safe place for Yukina during that time.
You got it. She can stay here. If anything, I might wind up training her into a Dyavol. People who've lived through shit tend to wind up being the best of us. Yes.
If she says yes.
Yes, of course. Consent. Very important. Yes. Anyhow.
She just bows,
I apologize.
then just starts moving by.
Good luck. He's in a bad fucking mood, apparently.
Isn't he always?
Yes, but sometimes it's worse.
Oh dear.
So, as you walk in, there is an
Johnathan.
Asab slamming his skull. He is slamming his skull against the fucking cabinet. Every fucking time those motherfuckers try to come in, they try to fuck with my fucking lab, and now everything is in the wrong fucking places, and idiots couldn't help but touching the fucking little sphere. No. Of course. This is why I don't let fucking outsiders to the fucking city into my fucking lab. Oh, hi Hitoko. Sorry about that.
No need to apologize.
What's with the fluff ball?
She's my patient. This is Yukina.
He takes a look over her. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck
Now
happened
you
to her?
understand why I couldn't leave her.
Understandable. He rolls back in his chair. Okay. Might be able to fix some of that. Not all of it, though.
It's something I'm gonna have to discuss with her further.
Fair. Or, hear me out here. He pulls out a small little bag of powder. Take this, little bit of life root. Snap everything back into where it's supposed to be. Bada bing, bada boom. All the basic stuff's done. Then we can start treating those scars. Fingers might not come back, though.
Might not?
Depends. Really 50-50 there. digits are hard to get back once they've been, he points, burned at the stump, so to speak.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to do with that. That was the last thing I was going to figure out. You gonna?
She kind of slowly squirms up to look at you.
Are you willing to try some treatment yet?
She tries to think for a moment, but then winds up just snuggling into you harder. Presses her
I think
ears
her
down.
I think her brain might need some time.
Well, can't fix that. Unless she wants to take a lot of drugs, which I doubt.
Probably not best for an adventurer.
I
We'll-
mean...
We'll look into it tomorrow, maybe.
Okie dokie.
So Hitoko understands that fixing her physical form would help, but she also doesn't want to stress an overstressed brain. So she's just kind of gonna dance around it for a second, just check in with her constantly to see if there's a clear moment.
So, are you going to be able to focus with the patient around? Because if not, we can postpone the training for a day.
Nope, there's a reason I have a big bag.
Very
She-
well.
Opens her bag, puts Yukata inside, and off she goes.
So then, let's get down to business. Most important thing about alchemy, as I've said before, is a good fucking nose. And you've got to at least have a decent one on you. But the other part is your actual alchemical knowledge. He kind of scoots his chair over a little bit. This book has about 100 odd recipes in it that I've written to teach people. You are going to go through each of these, and we are going to explain why things are happening, what is happening, and more importantly, why the fuck it makes absolutely no goddamn sense. I've discussed this with you before, but magic is fucked. Pretty sure it's just bullshit.
I'd like to mention, as someone who started college as a chemistry major, that's just chemistry. We're gonna go through all of this, and we're gonna experiment with it, and you're gonna tell me your results, and then we're gonna go over why it makes no fucking sense. Okay.
I would like to
If
know
you're
I
still
didn't take a
confused, it's
chem
never going
class. So anyhow, yeah, this is going to wind up exactly like that, and most importantly, when it makes absolutely no fucking sense, just ignore it and follow the book. It works, for some godforsaken reason.
Then we'll work backwards to figure out why it works.
Nope, just works. You don't question it unless you need to. Tools are tools.
I'm always going to question it.
Alright. The working theory, as I've said, is that it's all bullshit and it's all fucking psychosomatic and it just works because it's supposed to work by some divine
Blah, blah,
decree,
blah.
essentially.
Astral. Got it.
Yep. Exactly.
Looks over the first potion.
Basic
Where was the
healing.
ingredients?
A basic healing potion.
Oh, well, she's already made 8 million of these! Oh my god. In this lab! Goes over, grabs her ingredients, and starts working.
Very good. Gotta ingrain that recipe in, because it's probably what we fucking use the most. He walks up, he kind of just scoots his chair over to the bird. Ah! You know, you would be a lot more liked if you weren't such an asshole. Also, I'm punishing you. No crackers for the rest of the week, because you decided to go telling people your fucking name. Ah! Yeah, sure. He asked for it. Uh-huh. Yeah, and you fucking told him. Now shut the fuck up.
What's your name? Tony!
Are you sure you want to ask that question? He might actually tell you.
No. She's not asking the fucking bird's name. She doesn't talk to that bird unless she needs to.
As you gather your ingredients, you've gathered all of the needed items. And Ostov is preparing the alembic. Alrighty, same as last time. Back to basics, ingrain that shit in your fucking brain. This time we're only
Over
gonna
here?
make one. But most importantly, he takes out a monster core. One slightly larger than the ones you've seen, and places it on the table. You throw that in there. Grind it up, and throw it in.
Grabs the monster core, goes back to grinding it up. Takes a lot of... Do you want me to make a strength check or something?
No. The mortar and pestle will eventually pulverize it.
Grinds it up, comes back over with our mixtures. Starts putting it in.
Now then, let me explain how this bullshit works. Basically, monster cores contain X amount of magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you add more magic to an existing potion, halfway through production, what happens?
Double the magic?
One would assume, right? But no. It's fucking...
Then altered magic.
Yep, there you go. Now you're thinking like a proper alchemist. Now, give it a whiff. What does it smell like?
Does the wafting technique. What does it smell like?
It smells like a mixture of oil, like really crude, nasty smelling oils, with just the oddest little scent of like sweet cherries.
Okay. Does this smell familiar as a combination?
No, it does not. You have not smelled this before.
It sounds...
Nah, then.
Well, that's odd.
Yes, it's a very odd smell, isn't it? But if you drink it, you'll be feeling quite fortuitous for a good while. Makes it harder to poison you, makes it harder to do a lot of things. This is something we use quite frequently, since a lot of monsters really like poisoning us.
Oh, it grants resistances.
Not quite. More like it bolsters your natural immunities. Now, if you want to make something that resists poison, you gotta get some
Ballistic
actual poison.
resistances.
Like, for instance, the bird. Come here, little stupid bird. Put some venom into the bottle for me. The bird keeps looking at Ostov like, you know what I want. You're not getting a fucking cracker now. Fucking put it in the bottle, you little shit. Ah! Make him get me something to nom on. Or no poison.
I'm gonna eat you if you don't put the poison in.
Make sure you serve me with a plentiful amount of spices. I taste
Will
like
do.
shit.
He indicates for him to go ahead and do the poison.
Food. First.
No.
Ah!
He keeps asking me for food.
Of course he fucking is, because he's a fat fuck.
He seems to think I can overrule you.
No, he just knows that you're probably easier to move than I am on this topic.
He belly laughs at that. No.
Exactly the fucking point. He thinks you're gonna budge.
You really are an idiot bird, aren't you?
Not as dumb as the one who bought somebody full of trauma next to me.
Don't you dare touch her.
I don't need to. I'm like a force amplifier. Everything she feels
Get
is
away
gonna be
from
worse.
me.
Get me some food so I can put the poison in, and I will.
Okay, now he's threatening you.
Got it, I'll just fucking shoot him instead. He pulls the thing off the back of his chair, shoves the barrel down the bird's maw.
Wow, using violence. How pacifistic of you.
The bird's body just fills with fluid. No, to
So
you.
much for the progressive left.
Oh my god.
The bird's body just fills with acid and melts. Now, unfortunately, we can't make something that's anti-poison anymore. But on the plus side, I can teach you how acid works.
Alright.
He flips his chair around, pulls out a little stick, and
Wait a
starts
minute.
prodding the dead body.
I could have sworn I had something that had poison in it. No, I guess I don't. I could have sworn I did. Whatever.
You did, it was in your hand, and now is gone.
It was in my hand and now it's gone. What?
Yeah,
Eh.
San ripped it out, remember?
Oh, that. Well, now I have a new one from Saleos.
Saleos didn't put anything in there. She just fixed the hole.
I fixed the hole.
Oh yeah, you did. No, Saleos didn't give you anything poisonous. Did she?
She didn't give me a curse mark. I could have sworn she did.
Oh,
well.
no, that was the deal being sealed.
Yeah.
That's magic, that's not poisonous.
Oh, okay.
He keeps prodding. So as you can see, acid, especially the fast-acting kind that I carry around, works very quickly to dissolve organic tissue. In fact, so fast that if you threw it onto a corpse with enough volume, the guards wouldn't even know there was a corpse there. They'd just think there was a really disgusting puddle. See how the bird's form is slowly turning into nothing but a black pile of goo and fluid?
Useful.
Extremely. Want to know how to make it?
Yep.
Okie dokie, let me clean out the alembic. It'll take a few minutes. I don't know, go bug Leon or something. Sure, he'll have
I
something.
do have a question I could ask him.
Oakley dokley. Flips around.
Yips off.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay. I will go through your maze. Ready?
Meow.
Oh, wait. Which one is it? This one. Oh, God.
As you walk in, you hear the hammer. Tink! Tink! Tink!
Leon?
Oh yeah, what's up? How's it going?
I was wondering,
Yeah, what's up?
what is the strongest rare material you can think of? Not that you can work with, just that you can think of.
Well, if we're talking about things mortals could get orichalcum, but that shit's... that's expensive.
Something that's tough for even gods to get.
Something from the Demon Kings, then? They've got metals that we don't even understand the fucking properties of.
No, I've caught wind that it was some new material being brought up from the dungeon.
Okay.
It's something that we've never seen before, but it's enough to make Salio squirm.
I'm sorry, what?
She nods and then is like, oh,
Yep. She seems to want it.
If she wants it, it's probably good enough to either kill a god or at least threaten them with. We're talking about something at least in the category of orichalcum, probably, then. And if it's that good, that's, you don't want to give any of that to anybody. Ever.
Right. And yet, for some reason, we're being given it.
That is
Supposedly.
concerning.
Concerning on both ends.
Okay, so where do we want to hide it? Because I don't trust the guild with something like that.
hide it. I don't know. I'm not from here.
Got it, I'll make a little cubby hole somewhere down here.
Okay.
How many pounds of this material?
190 is being brought up.
Okay, and how much is Seleos asking for?
95.
Oh god, if she got a hold of that, she could do a lot. Good thing she's not getting
Colin
any
asked
of
for
it.
100% of it.
Oh wait, oh god. He kind of like stumbles on over to the trough. Oh god, I fucking hate Colin. I swear to fucking god when I get my hands on that motherfucker again.
Doesn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. Old feud. He did some fucked shit.
Nope, I understand it entirely.
Anyhow...
He's attacked my guild twice.
My condolences
Yes.
then. Also, there's somebody else here, right? I'm not going insane.
You can money.
Oh, Yukina! Is she okay? Didn't something happen with her a few days ago?
No, she's not okay.
Oh. Shit. Anything I can help with? Need somebody dead?
Not anymore.
Ah, yes. Properly handling such annoyances. Very good of a Dyavol.
You know, I walked into this city a pacifist.
Yeah, that doesn't tend to last long. Funnily enough, I did too.
Really?
Yep. Then some assholes decided to try and, well, beat my shit in, basically, and, I didn't kill them. That was a great mistake. That was a very great mistake on my part. Then they tried to sacrifice me to Lucio.
And then you became a Dyavol.
Well, that's long and short of it, yeah, but there's a little bit of in-between. Asov actually came in and shot up half of them. Threw me a knife and said to fucking start stabbing people or die. Good times.
We always end up with knives.
They're just
We meaning
so
pacifists.
useful.
Anyway, the other question I had was the weapons that we asked for.
Oh yeah, I'm almost done with the final one. The scythe blade's being a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it'll fix itself up over time. I've just gotta finish off a few more parts of it and then install the core, and everything should be fine.
You thinking tomorrow?
Probably? He kinda...
As long as everything goes well?
As long as everything goes well, yes. And as long as... What's going on up topside? Because I actually need to go get some materials for something unrelated, and,
It's over currently, but people might still be closed.
damn it. God damn it. Every fucking time. Well, whatever. I'll deal with that as it comes along, but anyhow.
Not saying anything. The second weapon then, the katana, could I take that?
Oh, yeah, that's already done. He walks over, feels around for it for a moment, grabs it. I used a pretty basic sheath, since didn't seem to need anything super spectacular, and it wasn't asked for, but I lacquered it so that it's nice and waterproofed.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
No problem. It's in the budget anyway.
Alright, I will see you tomorrow-ish. Probably. Maybe.
For a second, he kind of like takes a half step forward and puts a hand on your shoulder. You're all right. You kind of, maybe it's just my ears going, but feel off.
Yep, I do to myself too. It's a lot. A lot.
You know, if you ever need to take a break or anything, Sanctuary's always open for you. We have extra beds for a
It's
reason.
That's currently what I've been using it for. Anyway, thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
No problem. Just be safe.
Let's try to be. And she gonna leave.
He nods to you, and you go. Within moments, you hear the hammer clattering again.
Clang, 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 clang. Yes, Jonathan.
What's up, Shell?
Would it be alright if we could see the katana, like the shit for it?
Oh yeah. Give me a minute. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Where the fuck?
Stats for nerds.
We'll see Leon. Ask him questions. Annoy him. Since Cal isn't there to do so. Comes back with a fucking sword.
Hey, Leon! The audience is wanting to know, what are the attributes of that sword? Says the mysterious voice of the void.
One moment. I'm just
Jimmy?
making this
Don't
readable.
scare the poor man. He's blind.
He's got good hearing. He just doesn't have Cow around to tell him people are there.
Poor man, he's blind. Someone should really fix that. Surprised Ostov can't fix his blindness.
Eyes work a little bit differently. So, like with scars, there's like an actual method that you could do, because it's kind of like re-breaking bones and then fusing and getting them to heal the right way this time with scars.
Yeah.
But like with eyes, there's scarring, but it's not really scarring that you can reopen and then heal. Like your retinas just don't come back.
I mean, I suppose, but there's just so much shit.
Okie dokie. In chat.
I know we can raise somebody from the dead. Okay.
Ba-ba-da-ba. So, beyond the normal things the katana has, material, serpent's brass. Fire damage is increased into this weapon, or fire damage infused into the weapon is increased by 2 stages. Core, Hellhound. Weapon deals an additional 1d8 fire damage on hit. Accent, Bargheist Chains. Enemy takes proficiency, modifier, necrotic damage each time they attack you until the beginning of your next turn.
Okay, so quick question. Since it increased by 2 stages, that's 2d6 fire damage, right?
No.
Or 2d4?
That is already calculated in.
Oh. Oh, so it does 1d8, does 1d8 because it was increased by 2 stages.
Yep.
Okay. So it would originally do 1d4.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, I was just clarifying.
Not a problem. So, Hitoko, as you arrive back, you see Ostov has cleaned out the entire alembic, and he's preparing the rest of the ingredients already. Also, the bird's ooze is just slowly flowing down the floor.
Remembers being told not to touch the frickin' thing, but it's all the way over here, so we're just going to ignore it for now, because... stall stuff, I guess. Seems like a marginally bad idea. Thank you.
How to make this acid. It's very simple, actually. So, do you know what sulfur is? He slams a little bit of yellow rock down on the table.
Yes, of course.
Reeks like shit, you know? Horrible thing.
Eggs, yes.
Yes. Now, throw this in. Whole rock. It'll dissolve in there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
As he grabs it, throws it in.
Then he'll wheel over to the chest, flip it open, palm through, and this one. He takes a small bit of blue powder and passes it over to you. That next. We call it moon. We call it moon dust. It's not actually from the fucking moon, it's from the Feywild. That's what they fucking call it there, so...
Pretentious, got it. Throws it in.
Pretentious Fey, that's how it always fucking is. As you throw it in, you watch as it impacts the sulfur, cracks it apart, and begins to mix with it. Now then, just turn the heat up for a little bit all night.
Turns up the heat.
Dokily. So So you turn up the heat. Let me just roll something real fast. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Glee-dokely. You watch as it begins to pour up and condense, slowly moving its way through the system. Ostov hands you a small glass bottle. You slip that in at the end.
Puts it underneath.
As you put it underneath, you see slowly but surely trickling out a steady stream of clearish green acid. Do not let that touch your skin. It will eat away the entire hand if you get like 3 drops on you.
What if you just ate one?
About a third of your hand, depends on where it lands. Best case, you will never be able to use that part of your hand again.
Yeah, that's exactly what you figured. Okay. Is extremely careful.
He hands you a pair of thick gloves.
So yeah, it's probably really hot. Puts them on, and once it's done, carefully pulls it out.
Now then, important thing about acid. You need the right cork and the right bottle for it. The bottle I handed you has been carefully cleaned, so nothing in it will react. And he hands you a cork. This, too, will not react with the acid. Because if it did, it would pour out onto you while you were carrying the bottle around. Or, for in my instance, loading it into your weapon. He brings his weapon around to the front. Now, this launches alchemical items a very, very long distance. Much longer than you or I could just throw them, generally. Now, let's say I handed you a device like this. He just kind of uses the arm attached to his chair to put it in front of you. I want you to figure out how to load that thing with acid. There is no demarcation. Okay. There's just glass cylinders rotating.
Sets the acid down, pulls off the gloves, begins to look the gun over. Not really deconstructing it, but just opening up as much as she can just to see how the inner workings work. What check do you want me to make?
Make a investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Oh shit. Yeah.
This thing completely eludes you. This is so utterly complex. It makes the magic you weave together and fucking literally restore people's like ability to fight and live with fucking look simple. It's completely insane how he has designed this thing. It looks like
central nervous system better.
It literally looks like this thing could come apart if you pulled 3 screws out of it.
Okay, so, the little glass vials that are in it, I'm guessing it does it look like a 6-shooter, kind of?
It looks more like a grenade launcher.
Okay, which is like a gigantic 6-shooter.
Yes.
So the glass containers, can they come out of it?
Give me a investigation check while you are focusing in on that area, so with advantage.
Okay. It's like, well, this is where I'm supposed to load it, I'm assuming. Yeah!
Nice! You see a small button that is very well hidden right behind the cylinders. Do you press it?
I'd like to investigate the button further, if I can. Or does it, like, is there nothing telling me what this button is?
There is no demarcation anywhere on this thing.
Okay. She's going to point it, like, over here, like, not at the crystal, just, like, over here. I press the button.
As you press the button, the cylinder releases and pops out to the side.
Cool, great! She didn't shoot anybody! It takes the cylinder,
cool.
Does it look like it's supposed to be filled?
Yes. There are small little ports for bottles to be held over or thrust into, depending on how much is being fired. Very
Would
good.
you like me to load it then?
Yep.
She's gonna put the glove back on on one hand, and then she's going to pick up the bottle and try to load it.
It's a fairly
Very
simple
carefully.
process. You just kind of pour it in after pressing the exit point of the glass right up against it, and it just glug, 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 and enters into the fucking thing. Then you seal it back up, and it's all good to go. Very good. The fact that you were able to do that without losing a limb is already doing better than the last 3 apprentices.
Last 3. Okay.
Yeah, people are not particularly bright.
That tracks. Okay.
I also learned to do it with acid after the first one. Fire closes wounds. Not easy to fix that.
I raise his eyebrows like acid is.
Easier.
Uh-huh. Could also do it with healing potions.
Healing potions won't restore a broken limb. They'll restore some damage, but they can't restore an arm.
Well, I think if you shot this at somebody, depending on how close you were, you'd break another limb.
Sounds like a them problem.
She just deep breath, sigh. Okay, what's next?
So then, one of the most important things for an alchemist to make, ever. Besides acid, besides healing potions, these are just the basic things to show you how everything else works.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol, specifically. There's several different types, but the ones that we use are probably the worst for us. Which is why I think that potion making is complete bullshit, and all you have to do is put the right things in, and it'll fucking come out, even if it makes no fucking sense.
It's like cookies.
Exactly.
Cookies make no sense. Cookies make no sense.
He pulls out a fucking small canister of what appears to be some kind of vegetative matter that has just been destroyed over time. Puts it on the table. Now then. This is how we make alcohol. Or at least the kind that we use for this shit. Go on, pop the cork and give it a whiff. Smells fucking disgusting.
Okay, sets the gun to the side safely, and then takes the bottle. Waft.
The moment you waft it, it is the most disgusting, putrid thing you have smelled in a good long while. Your nose is like... You instinctively try to close up your nose by scrunching it together as the smell hits, but it's too late. It's already sticking to like, every single receptor.
Ah!
Why would you do that to me?
You can even taste it. That's how bad
Corks
it
it
is.
again! This literally happened to one of my coworkers today. Anyway, corks it again. Sets it down on the table.
Yep, that's about right. That's why we wear these.
Just for a few seconds.
He hands you a small filter mask.
Puts it on.
Now then,
Regrets it instantly.
that wasn't a bad thing to smell. That just smells horrible. If it was something dangerous, you'd have been dead. That's why we wear these. Very simple thing to make. Just a bit of somewhat clean cloth. Doesn't have to be perfect, but preferably is. And you just sew a little bit into it, and you put a shit ton of crushed charcoal into it.
Okay. Yeah, that all tracks, but you can't really smell much through this.
That's why you need a good nose as an alchemist. You gotta smell it despite it.
Got it. Okay.
Now then. Throw that shit into the fucking thing. This is how we make our basic solution, our simple solvents.
Without cleaning it?
It does not need to be cleaned, trust me, and you do not want to try going through that process unless you want to smell like that for the next week.
Puts it in!
So then, let me tell you what that's made out of. Basically, whatever the fuck kind of plant material you can find, get it, crush it up, and let it ferment. Don't ask me how the fuck it works. It shouldn't. Because if you do it outside of this circumstance, it won't.
Right. Okay.
Again, coming back to the theory, alchemy and magic is all bullshit, and it's all just fucking in-betweens for us to get to the real endpoint.
Thinking back to the original conversation that they had about astral stuff, like, she's trying to connect more dots. She's not great at it. Her lines are a little squiggly, but she tries to connect the dots. She sees the dots.
Now then, as it begins to flow out, you get raw distilled alcohol.
Augers!
Okie dokie, this
Moonshine!
Oakley dokley, so now I have to tell you something. He kind of turns towards you looking more seriously. Everything I've taught you here is complete bullshit. I was testing the theory, and it fucking worked.
Oh my god! Literally, like, walks away before she can hit him. Except I can't really walk away. Hang on. Must just walks away into the hallway for a second.
If it helps, you did genuinely make... Well, at least the acid. The acid was a real recipe, but the rest of it's been bullshit. The health potion does work, though, for some godforsaken reason.
Are all 100 recipes experiments?
Made up last night.
Oh my god!
Pulled all of them out of my ass. And look at this. He holds the healing potion. This is a fucking healing potion, for fuck's sake. This just proves the theory. Put enough magic into something, and it'll fucking work.
Pinches Bridge on her nose, looks up at him, stares at the potion, goes back to pinching the bridge of her nose.
As long as the person making it believes it, seems that it fucking works.
Could you just tell me next time? You know, so
'cause then
that
you wouldn't have
maybe
fucking
I'm a bit
believed it.
more prepared to have all the fur on my body cinched off?
You wouldn't have believed it if I'd fucking told you.
That you made up all those recipes? Yes, I would.
Yeah, but that would have been the problem. Then the experiment would have been fucked.
Oh my god.
But as you can see, now we have a working theory. So if somebody genuinely believes, and is at least half decently skilled in alchemy, that their recipe works, as long as it's got enough magic in it, it damn well fucking might.
Might. So, this doesn't really prove much of anything. This is still just theory.
Yes, it is. But you produce 2 consistent results, despite me literally handing you complete shit. That bottle I had in your hands just a moment ago, the one that smelled like putrid shit, literally was. Harvested it from the sewers 2 days ago. That does not make fucking alcohol.
Okay. So, older texts of alchemy describe it as the understanding, deconstruction, and reconstruction of materials.
Uh-huh.
Are you thinking that's exactly what we're doing?
I think we're doing something even more so than that. I think we're making something from bullshit. Throw enough magic into something like I did with that little disgusting concoction. Like, oh, I don't know, taking a couple Monsicores, grinding them up beforehand, throwing them in, and then letting somebody genuinely believe what they're being told. And it works. That was alcohol. I could fucking smell it from over here. That was real, genuine fucking alcohol. But I'll bet you if we do the same fucking thing again, it won't happen. Because now you know.
But I also know that it will make it.
You do.
Because I've made it.
You do. That's the funny thing. So I'm wondering whether or not it's gonna work again or not. He puts the bottle down on the table. So let's fuck around and find out.
Is it another bottle of putrid shit?
Yep.
Puts it in and tries it again! This is why they work. Because he gets her on some fucking track, and she's just like, okay.
Okie dokie. Now give me a D100 roll.
Oh my god. I don't know about this. Oh god, hang on. R.
Oakley dokley. You watch as it gets to here, and it turns to a completely different liquid and goes through and produces alcohol. What in the actual fuck? Well,
I can make alcohol out of poop!
and as the final drop enters the bottle, you are suddenly overcome with a high degree of exhaustion. You feel like you just had the world pulled out of you.
Oh, she takes a knee.
You alright?
Okay, I think creating things from nothing isn't a good idea.
I wonder if that's because you knew that it might not work and that it was bullshit. Huh.
So, like the universe's karmic balance.
Something like that, maybe?
Makes me tired in exchange for alcohol?
More like the transmutation process happening through alchemy. Interesting. He pulls out his notepad and starts writing. More down for the theory. But anyhow, you look tired. Go take a rest. I'll call you back in when I've got more bullshit to sell you.
Aye, Captain. Please start telling me the risks.
I won't make you do anything that will get yourself killed.
That you know of.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes this fucking alembic looks like it's about to explode, but it doesn't.
Staring at him, eye twitch, back to this bullshit again.
I'm gonna go sleep.
You hear Gertrude coming back in. Fucking city. Fire everywhere. Fucking... Oh, I'm going to kill that bitch Seleus when I fucking find her. To be fair, she might enjoy that. I don't...
Breathe
fucking
sigh of
like-
relief as she didn't say that fucking bitch hitoko. Keeps walking.
Oakley dokley. You walk right on through and find yourself in the beds.
Considers taking the original one that she took last time and then snakes back here.
As you snake on back, Yukina pops her head out of the bag and cuddles into you, snuggling.
Bring to front.
Did you want to try talking about any of it?
She kind of rolls over off so she's not going to be on top of you and transforms, laying back on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
It was... She kind of braces herself mentally.
He sits up and offers her a hand to hold if she needs it.
She holds your hand and snuggles into you. I don't know why. Who even was that? Why?
You remember Khalees, right? The goo guy?
Yeah? What does he have to do with it?
So, from what I understand, he was the resurrected soul from that person. The person who took you was Aegis Ashenrose.
But then
There's
why
something
would he-
to do with Eunice. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we basically had to kill the body of a combined Khalees, Aegis Ashenrose, and San and Kako. And then Aegis went rogue and decided to use you guys, or you, to get to us, the house.
Why would Aegis Khalees? Why would they want to do that? All those horrible things. Yukina's eyes kind of start to tear up as they kind of glass over at the same time.
Hitoko rubs her arm and tries to give her some sensory input to stay present.
She snaps back.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I didn't think you would get caught up in this.
She snuggles into you more.
Whatever you want to talk about, whenever you want to talk about it, just let me know. We'll continue talking.
I guess to start off then, I think you were right back down in Harnox when you said I should stop drinking. I drank a lot. Like a lot.
After we left?
Yeah. I don't know why. It just felt so easy. It helped me go to sleep, it helped. But then I just didn't seem to stop, and Chad came by and he said that he was going to take all the alcohol out of the inn if I couldn't get myself under control, and then I drank an Aegis. I guess that's who came in.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Typing
does this
notes.
keep happening with all this shit? It's why. If it was
What did she ask?
Why does this keep happening with all this shit?
Ah,
It was finally all going well. I met you all, and I was feeling good for a little bit. I got a bit of a crush on Shogi, and then...
She just kind of snuggles in.
Why does this keep happening? Every time I find a group of people who are nice and who I like and who I can go adventuring with, something goes horribly wrong.
Maybe you just have a knack for finding people that try to be good people. Because I find people who try to be good people get into really bad situations. Kind of like karmic equivalents, I guess.
But why does it have to be like that? Why? Just...
I don't know. I certainly don't want it to be like that. I'm good with not dying, thank you.
And then on top of all of that, you've got a lot to deal with, and I feel bad for taking up your time.
She just kind of
No.
snuggles in. Even more so.
You are more than worth it. Besides, you're my patient. I don't need another of those nightmare challenges of yours.
She kind of winces at the thought of that.
Hitoko just smiles.
It's not your fault, don't worry.
I wonder if it maybe would have been better off if I had just never become an adventurer in the first place sometimes.
Perhaps. But did you have fun as an adventurer?
I mean, yeah, but then all the stuff happened and...
Yeah. You can't stop bad things from happening. But you can keep going. The way my mentor, Joan, put it was because I'm a doctor in training, right? We lose patients all the time. All the time. The way that Joan put it was that you keep going, take what you've learned, you apply it next time. And most importantly, the darkness surrounding the patient that you've lost, you leave it there. And you keep trying for brighter and brighter and brighter days. I don't know if that made a whole lot of sense.
Feels like the days are just dark at this point.
Her ears kind of pressed down onto her head.
So we'll make them bright. Brighter than the sun. Without summoning Suitor.
Wait, summoning what? Did I miss something?
I didn't... I summoned a god. I didn't mean to summon him. I was trying to commune.
So, the literal god of the sun came down just to see you?
Yep.
What the fuck?
He made me... He had me attempt to touch his sword. Yes, she understands.
Her eyebrows go up a little bit.
Wording?
It is the actual metal weapon, the instrument.
Okay.
Wait, does
Oh
Hakan...
god. He was there!
What did he look like after that?
Amazingly not like he was regretting his decisions. Just a little like he was halfway to heat stroke.
Well, he's always been a good person, so I guess that makes sense. Once he finds something, he'll stick with it till he either dies or until his sister ruins it for him.
Oh, yeah, that sister's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Great, another strong personality.
Well, if it helps, his sister doesn't stick around for long, so if we stay down here long enough, she'll eventually fuck off.
Oh, I see. I see. And her mind is working. Thinking. If I get into a fight with this bitch. It better not be...
Do you think I should be a Dyavol at this point?
Well... If the people around you have a habit of dying, perhaps the people to put around you are the people that tend to die anyway, whether they're around you or not. I don't know. That seemed a bit too pessimistic.
She just kind of
But
flops
I'm here.
her one tail back and forth.
I'm here. I don't think that makes it better, but I'm here.
You being here always it puts me at ease at least a little bit.
She snuggles in even more.
Hitoko gives her big hug as much as she dares. A lot of bruises on this baby. I'll be here as long as I can. I'm definitely not leaving as soon as I thought I would be.
Well, if it helps, if you ever want to retire down to Harnox, you could always come work with me.
You know, I might take you up on that at some point. There weren't many healers down there.
Yeah, most adventuring parties keep at least one on hand, but I don't know, recently it's been weird.
What kind of weird? Just entire adventuring parties not coming in with a healer?
How do I explain that? I don't know, a lot of people just don't want to be the healer anymore. Like, it's probably one of the most important roles, but No, all these adventurers just want to kill things and seek glory on their own, be able to stick it out. And they haven't realized yet that they could just, work as a group and probably be 5 times as effective. Instead of sitting in the first 2 layers for the rest of their lives.
Feels oddly targeted. Isn't going to say anything about it. Yeah, I hope you all feel targeted too.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
Back with my first group, when we would go down, we just worked together, and it worked until we got down just above the second rest area. Then it went really badly. We got really unlucky.
Yeah, that seemed like an overwhelming force.
We would have been fine. It's just all the things happened at the same time, and it's like fate just decided that it was over.
Eyebrow scrunch. Just all of a sudden infighting?
No, it was just it kept hitting us so hard, and it just obliterated everything. We were
Nods.
We were doing just fine, and then we weren't. We just couldn't. Everything just went wrong at once.
Yeah. People like to talk about luck and fate, and I do too, I suppose, a little bit. Kind of hard to believe that someone's fate is to just suddenly stop being effective.
Yeah. I feel exhausted. You want to go to sleep?
Yeah, let's go to sleep.
Okay. Nighty night.
Instantly out cold.
Hito slip.
And hitoko. As you are going to sleep, you feel yourself being drawn somewhere. Do I even have to say what map? Do I even have to say?
Force me over there. Get me over there. Only time you're allowed to touch me. Woo! Oh, shit! You rearranged where I was. You forced my vision right as I was trying to move my vision, so that was interesting. Okay.
Hitoko,
What does the sign say?
The sign... One moment, please.
As I fall asleep, I wake up in this fucking world.
Question. What languages do you speak?
Common, Sylvan, and Kitson.
Kidoki, give me uno momento, por favor. There is my note. There is my note. The sign says, in Kitson, midpoint.
Midpoint. Okay. Do I get the feeling this is a dream, or have I been astral projected?
You get the feeling that this is, there's something more to this than just a normal dream.
Oh, here we go.
To your left, you see rime and frost over all the grasses. The trees are almost as though frozen, a river of ice. And to your right, you see almost summer-like, excruciatingly colorful plant life just everywhere. Small rocks in the river that have just overgrown with moss and algae. Flowers on each side, distinctive in their colors.
Very fertile. Very barren.
It's not that
More
it's-
familiar, though.
It's not that it's barren, more so that it's just very different.
Okay. Entire
small
opposites.
little flowers just dotting here and there, with little flicks of frost over them.
Midpoint.
And as you get to there, two entities
Uh-huh.
will appear before you.
Oh.
Two foxes, each with 9 tails, look at you. As you approach.
She is going to walk forward only a little bit more. A little bit, walks 20 feet. And then she will bow on one knee here.
Oakley dokley. They're both looking at you. Directly. They kind of look confused.
If they don't say anything, she'll look back up. Hello, fox spirits.
Oh, hello. You look quite exhausted. Have you had a bath in a hot spring as of recent?
Not in a hot spring, no.
Then why don't you follow my path and walk down and place the coin in your hand into the box and take a dip in my spring? Or perhaps
Magic
you prefer
Coin
mine.
appears in hand,
There's,
I'm guessing.
as you glance down at your hand, there's a coin. It is almost magnetically attached to your hand at the moment.
Oh, good. More circular things attached to my hand. Great.
If you prefer, you could also take my spring instead. It is quite warm and relaxing.
Oh, but the cold air around mine makes it feel all the warmer.
And the
I'm going
warmth
to
of life.
stand and walk forward again.
This is a midpoint. Do you know why I'm here?
Because you are at the midpoint, are you not?
Yes, yes, yes. At the midpoint you are. You're between. Not on, one or the other, but between. You must find your way.
Between what?
That we cannot say, but you are free to choose.
Come along to my side. It's quite entertaining and fun. I promise you. Your expectations will not be betrayed.
What all does your side offer exactly?
Power. Simple ability to survive. Strength. Knowledge.
And yours?
Enlightenment.
He stands there. Does she feel like she's under a time limit at all?
No, you feel like time isn't even passing here.
Okay.
Even
She stands there.
the leaves
and
do
she
not fall,
thumps.
nothing moves. It's all still as could be. You're the only thing that seems to move except for these two.
She thinks for a very long time. Like, I've seen people consider doing a $450 phone screen repair with less time than she's thinking. So on the one hand, she is a follower of Nerofinary. She's a Mizu. Just water. Water. Everywhere. Everywhere
This
over here.
is not so much water as it is cold.
Yeah, but water's cold.
In a
Naturally.
sense, but it's not the same kind of cold you'd feel on the material plane. This is something supernatural. As is
Oh. Okay, so does this feel almost uninviting?
this. It's not uninviting, but it's certainly more... what's the word? Stoic.
was about to say, does it feel like it would if she suddenly just cut her heart off from everything?
It feels more stoic and lonesome, but it also feels potent.
And then this side just feels warm,
Warm,
enriching.
inviting, enriching, and far less lonely.
Well, she thonks. And she thonks some more. And she thonks until she thinks she can't thonk anymore. And then she turns to the blue wolf and bows.
Thank you for your offer. I appreciate it.
And she'll turn and she'll go to enlightenment.
As you walk down the
Bink.
path, in a manner that is almost completely unnatural. It doesn't look like this thing normally moves. It follows along with you.
Okay.
You have chosen the path of enlightenment and enrichment. Please place your coin into the box, and then enjoy your stay in the springs.
She nods and gives him a lower, a shallower bow, and just especially since he's like right there, and puts her coin in the box.
As you put the coin in, it slips till just on the edge, as though wavering there, wondering if you might try to pick it up. Do you try?
He gives it a stern glare.
It falls in.
And straight back, just that's what I thought. And she will go enjoy her hot spring. There's a lily.
As you enter into the spring, it is so relaxing. You feel almost all of the stress that has been building up just melting away. The warmth just permeates every single inch, both internally and externally on you. And you feel lighter, as though a great weight has been lifted from you. As you glance around, you notice plants that are definitely not from the material plane. At all.
Have you seen them in any kind of like book that describes the Feywild or anything like that?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Nah.
As you glance over them more and more, and you begin to feel all that stress just, like, literally being pulled out of you, you begin to think very, very clearly and very, very... what's the word? With a great degree of intellectual curiosity, you just kind of glance over these. You remember a story from long ago that one of your sisters had told you of, this weird rainbow-colored plant that swirls round and round, and that if you ever saw it, you should know that you are in the presence of Fae at the very least, if not in their realm, and that you should turn around and find your way back home as quickly as possible, lest the Fae snatch you away from them.
But do I feel in danger at all?
No.
Even remembering that?
You feel completely calm. Far calmer than you have been in a while, in fact. It's just pure
Good shit.
relaxation.
She's going to get out and get a closer look at the flower.
As you get a little closer to it, it almost starts to twirl around as it wraps itself in to hide its flower from you.
Do I feel any different outside of the water?
You feel like you've left all the stress that you have been building up over the past few weeks in that pool. You also feel like your tails have changed a little bit, but you can't figure out exactly what the difference is.
I'd like to look back at the pool. Has it become murky at all?
You cannot see your reflection in it at all. You couldn't when you got into it, though, either.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's changed, like I've tainted it or something.
It looks like you hadn't even gotten in. It is perfectly still.
Hmm. Well, it's not good to stay in a hot spring for too long. So I guess eventually she's gotten out. She'll begin heading back.
Uno momento. As you round the box, it's just sitting there, and suddenly just something clicks in your head.
Mm-hmm.
How was your bath, Hitoko?
Calming. Thank you.
Not a problem.
What clicked in my head?
It clicks in your head what you are looking at. For some reason it had been obscured, but it feels so obvious in retrospect. This is Inari Okami, or one of the two literal origins for all kitsune. Specifically, those with tails like yours. This is literally the equivalent of your creator god, but it is not a deity. In fact, it is simply a very powerful archfey.
Ah.
I hope it was a pleasant experience for you.
It was. I'm sorry, do you mind if I ask a probably unrelated question?
Go on ahead.
I was told recently that tracing my way back through the origins of the kitsune would help me.
Yes, it would.
Would you be able to guide me to where I might find that, or answer the question yourself?
I am the origin of kitsune. If you seek for more, simply consult your tails, as he will motion his snoot towards your tails, which you're now beginning to notice are taking on very similar properties to Inari's here.
Where they look like wind?
It's more
Or
like they're
changing.
slowly becoming differing colors. Almost, from your point of
Okay.
view, they don't change physically in color, but there's a palpable magical difference that runs through them now.
Is it different between each of them?
Yes, it is not fully solidified yet, though. The origin of us kitsune, or rather, what we were meant to be, was the similar role as that of the worms, which now rule the prime material planes. But they took that from us. Not that that's a problem. But we are as they are, embodiments of the energy that runs throughout the planes. That is why there are so many of your kin. Once we descended, that is what we became, or those who chose to at least did.
I see. And then I assume there's a way to foster a specific role, a specific embodiment.
Correct. That is what each of you became. The Vulpin retained our ability to take on fox form. The Seishin wielded our spirit magics. The Kaze wield wind, Chikyu, earth, and so on, until Hikari, who wield the light that we do. Kyo, on the other hand, are from my opposition, so to speak. The one who sat across from me on the other side of this boundary.
Mm-hmm.
Inari Akuma. The origin of the Gumaho and the Kumaho. That is where the Kyo come from, such as your sister, though they are not bound to it.
Are the Kyo forced to walk some kind of, I hesitate to say evil, but at the lack of a better word, an evil path?
No, but they are certainly more predisposed to winding up there. As societies, for just cause or not, do not particularly like them, especially those that have had significant run-ins with the two whomst they are closest to amongst our kin.
And then out of character, can you give me those names?
Yes.
Again.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. In Kvesti General.
Closest. Good now. Okay. I see. I'm not 100% sure how this helps me on my journey, but I suppose that's for me to find out.
I believe you will understand as time rolls on, and the magic in your tales solidifies, as now you are one of those who walk amongst the great fox spirits.
Sorry, what does that mean, though?
It means that you shall soon be able to do as someone like I could, wielding all the tales that our kin on the prime, material planes have lost access to in exchange for but one.
He looks very surprised. I understand. Thank you for your assistance.
I did not assist you. I simply gave you the option. You are the one who has assisted yourself. It is not as though I am a god or anything. I'm simply but an archfey, even if a potent one at that.
Anyone can assist anyone else. Wouldn't put you out of the running just yet.
Fair and wise. Also, tell Cow that if he tries to gnaw on something in my den again, I will kick his ass. Much harder this time.
I haven't seen him for some time, but I assume I will soon.
Oh, trust me, he will be there soon enough.
He bows one more time and starts walking away. Unless you had something else to say.
He'll walk with you back towards the center of the boundary, retaking his place as you now have it click in your mind that this is Inari Akuma. Oh boy, another one fell to that side. How unfortunate.
Knowledge can be its own power.
And power is real power. Wouldn't you like to have, oh, I don't know, made all your friends stronger,
Or perhaps, just taking over an entire city. It's an option, you know.
I'll send my sister to you.
Ooh. Ah, yes. What was her name again? I've been very interested in her for a while. Let's see.
Renan.
Ah, yes. Renan Asra. I will remember that name. Don't you worry. I'll make sure to pick her up as quickly as possible. She just needs to finally unlock the final prerequisite. Why don't you introduce her to Cow? I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Good. Then she'll come here.
And I'm assuming she needs that stupid ring off.
Oh, don't worry about the ring. I can figure that out. Might take a bit of time, but I'll do it.
She's just still smiling. She feels a lot better. Thank you again. And she will turn around with all of her thank yous and leave.
As you read it on the other end, heading out, instead of midpoint, it reads decision.
Awesome. Decision made.
Dokily dokily. And back to
Interestingly, Kyoko would be a fence sitter.
As you awaken in the sanctuary, you just feel like you've had the best sleep fucking ever. You have a spring in your step. You feel like you can just skip through the world and everything will go perfectly for you.
No clip through walls. T-pose, no clip back to Ostov.
Anyway, is this one awake?
Yukina is still asleep, but if you could all please direct your attention to Kvesti General for a moment, this is what you now are.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. Ooh. I got my Discord screen working again.
Pog.
I'm not going to show them the Google Doc, but...
Okami.
Kinda cracked, just saying.
Prerequisites, be a kitsune! Like, it's so simple, but it is meaningful, you know?
Yep.
Ah! I see! I see! I've connected the dots! I've connected some of the dots. There's a lot of
It's
dots,
all
man.
coming together.
Oh my god. Damn. Can I ask what would have happened if I had chosen the other one?
You would have become a Kumaho or Gumaho. In your case, if my memory serves, you would have been a Gumaho because you are not directly connected to the Kumaho at all.
So Kyo come from the Kumo.
Yes. It could
And
be
then
the other way around,
everything
but
else.
I think I've got that right.
And then everything else Akuma related comes from the Gumo.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jersey, what the fuck is that Sandai one? By half your tails rounded up? You can have a crit ratio
Oh my god,
on
okay.
a fucking 4?
Yeah.
To be 16?
You think that's bad? Wait until you see what I've got cooked up for
class
shogi.
progression.
Wait, so this is a class?
No, this is just automated. So whenever you hit a certain
okay.
level whenever you pass a marker, you just get those abilities. So you already have some.
Oh wow. Okay, so at level 1, as a Mizu, I have a passive ability at the end of my turn. I can cleanse one charmed or frightened condition for myself or one ally within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Log.
And you can pick as many as you have tails, which I believe you have 3 or 4 now, right?
I should have 3.
Property.
It says on my sheet. 3.
3.
Unless you want to
Three
give me
options.
another one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Actually, no, you would actually get another one because you became this.
Oh!
So you would have 4 tails now. Where
Oh!
is
Four
that
tails.
hidden away now?
Yeah, find that, please, because Morris isn't here.
Yeah, I'll find it. Don't worry about it. I'll find.
God.
No, I am now
This
in a
fuck-
bed of fluff. Multicolored to my eyes fluff.
You now have 4 tails.
I now have 4 tails. Poggers!
4 options.
Poggers, my dude. Okay, at level 5, which we're very close to getting to, I am resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yep.
Hey, so, okay. Alright. I'll have to, first of all, save that. Bookmark that shit. Okay. Hitoko's gonna go ahead and wait for Yukina to get her full sleep in. So,
Ockily dockily.
Hitoko let brain run.
What the frick is this?
Oh, what? Did you get to the end of the document?
Oh,
Bro,
the
I'm
level
so
20 or something?
fucking- Level 20s, I don't even want to touch level 20, but Jesus Christ, no, the level 5. Ah, yes, Hideko, you could just add a plus fucking 4 to any one of your rolls.
Yeah.
It's a free action.
No, she could add
The
plus
9
3
grand-
to anybody. She
As-
could only put up
as a-
to proficiency bonus onto a person until she hits
I get
level 15.
clairvoyance.
Yes.
As a free action? Restore 1d4 hit points
Yeah.
per turn?
This is a
Can
fucking...
you restore 2d4?
I don't know if anybody heard it, but the Kitsune were originally supposed to be in the role of the primal worms. They have Papega.
I did hear that.
That's an important notation. Because you see how terrifyingly powerful the primal worms are, right?
Yeah.
They were supposed to be in that role. They're not that far behind.
Every day, closer and closer to wanting to see what the Gen Tourism has in store.
Oh, great.
But yeah.
Weird. Ah, yes. Hideko is now immortal. Right.
She is a
Another one in the
Great.
group.
I'm
Good luck.
immortal now?
Yeah, you
Yes,
are
you're
immortal.
immortal.
Oh! I'm not
You're-
reading through
you're
a whole
full
lot of it. I'm
base god
sorry.
immortal.
You won't die due to aging. You're ever in your prime. You're immune to all non-magical diseases and toxins. And additionally,
Gosh.
even if you're slain in combat, you rise again within 1d10 days of your death, within a shrine created to give worship to you as an Inari spirit, or in one of the various courts of the Feywild.
Oh, I did notice it. My bad.
Long story
will
short,
say
don't
this-
wind up in the
So-
winter court. Don't wind up in the winter court. If you wind up in the winter court, you will suffer.
I just
Okay.
gotta say though, this feels equivalent to Primeval, honestly.
Yeah. It's very similar. Do I understand this inherently? That this has happened?
You have a vague understanding. You know that you're basically immortal. You don't know exactly how far that goes. And you know that your tails are slowly stabilizing until you've made decisions, and we can add in all that passive Papega.
Okay, no fights this time. I haven't read through the document. No fights. Well, this is awkward now.
You are now fluffy and magically multicolored.
Only to people who can see magic.
Yes, your tails still appear as normal, but anybody who knows what anybody who can sense magic in any real capacity is gonna be like, "Holy shit, the fuck is that?"
Finally, the gay Hitoko. The gay Hitoko we all deserve.
Based. But yeah.
Okay. There's a few people I'm gonna have to talk to about this. Anyway, just I guess, do you want to stick here or do you want to go to the boys?
That depends. Do you want to pass it off to them?
Well, I'm waiting for Yukina to wake up. She's not going to wake her
Yukina's
up on
gonna be
her own.
out cold for a while.
I want to be Hitoko.
Well, I guess, Hitoko... Boys, can we not? Sorry, I have 2 cats in my house right now.
Talk about.
What boys are you talking about?
I'm surrounded by men. Some of them are a little more puny than others, Polka.
Ow.
You twitched those ears.
Jeez.
No, Polka just turned
Destroy
1, so
him.
he's like 15 years old. Okay, so she's going to slide out of the bed. Shilunk. And Shifty gonna wrap her up, give her the other blanket. And she's going to leave her bag next, like, on the bed next to her so that she understands, okay, Hitoko's here. She's just left my side for the moment. If she wakes up.
Nodders.
And she's gonna go back to work.
As you head back to work, you can hear the sound of Gertrude finally accepting the pain and suffering that is reality. You know, it would just be so much fucking easier if just nothing went horrible away to what the fuck is that? Gertrude flips on her fucking heel. You felt that too, Hans, right? You felt that too? Yeah. Why the fuck is there a kitsune of that caliber here? As you get to there, you see that the bird is...
OP!
You see the bird is back, and its immediate attention is directly on you. Ostov is just like, okay, I don't know what the fuck happened between when you left and now, but do I want to turn around? Do I?
I mean, I look the same!
You look the same, sure, but I can feel magic pouring the fuck off of you.
Sorry! Can I try to lock it down?
That's the funny part. You really can't, because you don't know exactly how to control this stuff yet. You're new to this.
Can't, like, concentrate and just own my way into a lockdown?
Nope. And you hear the footsteps behind you. I leave you for literally less than 3 fucking hours. And you come back a small fucking... I don't even know what the fuck you are. Are you an Arkfey, soon-to-be god? What the fuck did you do?
I talked to an Arkfey.
Yeah, got that part. What are you now, though?
Do I understand that I'm an inari okami?
Yes.
Fishes around brain until the answer floats before my eyes because I'm dumb. Sometimes. I'm an inari okami.
Oh my fucking god, we have a fucking fox spirit? Are we sure that she hasn't become a companion yet? Pretty sure. Otherwise, she'd probably be fearful of me. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear, your fucking house is so fucking weird.
We don't do it on purpose! She's like desperately trying not to make finger guns, just like, awkward!
Okay, let me explain something. You need to get that shit on lockdown. We have a fucking primeval who you know, who's probably going to look at you now like, what the actual fuck?
He already looks at me like that.
Yeah, but imagine that was worse.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Dark, you fucking teacher. I don't know how to fucking handle this one. Great. Alright, I'm going to teach you how to contain a massive amount of magical energy. Okay?
Okay.
So first things first. Your tails. I want you to close your eyes and focus on them.
Closes his eyes, focuses on tails. They're very fluffy.
As you begin to focus on your tails, the rampant, rampaging energy trying to figure out what it's going to become is just coursing about wildly, in all except for one of your tails, the first tail you actually ever had, which is calm and flowing gently like water.
Okay. That's the grounding tail. Got it.
The tail that doesn't feel like it's currently exploding. Think about that one, exclusively.
Focuses.
The others begin to tamper down and slowly become less energetic, but are still kind of just rippling a lot more than your original tail. Well, that'll at least keep you out of trouble. Not perfect yet, but I guess that will stabilize as you get more acquainted.
I'm gonna keep thinking about it for a second to see if she can try and force it more.
They're still unstable.
Okay. Opens her eyes carefully, trying to keep part of her mind focused on that, keeping that in check.
You actually find it pretty easy to do so once you've got it down to the basics, at least. You're just very calm and collected. Unusually so.
Okay.
Everything is just really clear in front of you. You think back for a moment. Inari Okami offered enlightenment. Perhaps that was a little more, encompassing than you originally had thought.
What do you mean by that?
He gave you enlightenment. You chose the path of enlightenment, so you are now enlightened. In the literal sense. You think in a different capacity than most people now. Emotions that are negative just kind of slowly flow out of you.
She doesn't think about it.
He's just cacking. The fucking crow can't do shit now.
Just
He's
me
just
over here. What's up, bitch?
Come on, crow. You can't make me feel bad anymore. That's just flows right off.
Just chest it up. What's up? What's up? Come at me.
The bird looks at you.
Not any fun anymore.
Sticks her tongue out at the bird.
You know, I could make it bad enough to where it will take time to flow out. Stupid enlightened foxes.
Do you feel controlled now?
Yes.
Good. Keep thinking about how to improve on that, because you're still like a beacon to somebody like me, but at the very least, if they're not Ostov the Archmage or kind of just motions to Gertrude, they shouldn't notice, probably.
You seen who I'm dating?
Yeah, he's gonna notice immediately. I'm surprised he's
good.
trying to actively enter the sanctuary right now.
His sister's in town.
Oh, she's in town. Vark is just starting to chuckle. Oh, great. That's gonna be good entertainment. And he just bamps out.
Oh no, my baby.
I feel like I should apologize again.
No need. At least you didn't become the other thing. Then I might be putting my crossbow into your fucking mouth.
Thanks. The Akuma?
Kumaho or Gumaho. One of those two, and I'd actually be fucking trying to kill you. They eat hearts and fucking livers.
Right, like, gets this disgusted look on her face. Oh!
Yeah, not so nice now, is it? By the way, they come from Lucio. They're from the fucking Shadowfell and the Winter Court original. Well, Shadowfell for the originals, but the ones who stay in the Feywild and are diluted are in the Fey Winter Courts. Fucking disgusting monsters. Very, very potent charms. Can make their allies much more dangerous while they are charmed, too.
I will keep that in mind. Trying to feel fear. Doesn't feel fear.
You do
Flows right
you do
out.
still feel fear, but it just kind of flows off of you immediately as the tail stabilizes your condition instantaneously.
Okay. This is like the best anxiety medication. Okay.
It literally is.
I'm literal walking anxiety medication. My anxiety medication is actually white, so there you go.
Hey.
Hey.
But yes, be careful. Also, if you run into one of those two, they will probably fucking hate your guts.
Will they try to kill me?
Possibly. Depends.
Okay.
Though
guess
they
I'll
will
keep
probably have
in
a
mind.
very fucking hard time doing so.
Do you think I'm stronger than them?
I know you are stronger than them on average, one-on-one.
I see.
Don't let them get a crowd around you or you're fucking dead.
Notebook. Writing.
Oh, and don't let them touch you with the fucking pearl they keep in their mouths.
A pearl?
Okay. The last note she writes is, "Don't let Renan become an Akuma." Fun. Alchemy?
Let's get back to it, though I
Yep.
don't know how the fuck this is gonna affect my experiments.
That's true. It might skew things.
A lot. You're a walking fucking pillar of magic now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Also, congratulations on not being able to fucking die, unless something really nasty gets you.
I see. Do you know how that works exactly?
If I had a fucking guess, basically nothing that'll kill a normal person or permanently put you down. You probably need, like, kinda looks you over. Probably some kind of shrine or some shit. You got anybody to worship you?
Think Yukata. Yeah, I think I do.
Good. Have them build a small shrine for you.
That should be easy enough.
Good. And then make sure
Like,
they
doesn't
pray
think
there.
about Hato. Thinks about Yukata instead.
Make sure they pray there every here and then. Keep it up in shape, and you should be good. And if that's not
Okay,
there,
so
you're
it
probably
needs
going
to
to the
be-
Feywild.
It needs to be charged.
More like it needs frequent worship, just to show that they're still worshipping you. Not as a deity, as like a... You know how in Karichi Eye, that they have the... What the fuck are they called? The fucking... The kami or whatever the fuck they are. The little spirits. Basically like those.
Okay. Yeah, not an actual god, more just a hopefully helpful spirit. Got it. Okay. Cool.
Exactly. Now then, back to alchemy. Since my fucking
Yes.
plans have been trashed, guess I'll actually teach you the real shit. Walks over, picks this
Feels
book
bad.
up, picks this book up, throws it to the side, pulls out the actual book from under the lectern and puts it on top.
Maybe we could have Johnathan try those other ones.
You know, I like the cut of your jib. This is fucking great idea. Actually, where the fuck is he?
I couldn't tell you.
Meanwhile...
Man, just the thing that I've been having, like, small anxiety at past, like, 20 minutes, for, like, past 2 hours.
Meanwhile, we're going... Meanwhile...
on a trip.
In our favorite rocket ship.
where are we going?
So then...
Since my... I got...
Shoot.
What? we're since we're if we're doing can I see if any Eunice follows are around, because my senses are feeling like they're dulling for some reason.
Go for it.
Oh, so
What
I
perspective?
accidentally clicked on the thing that like shows all your characters' abilities. How do I put that back up?
Which one?
Like when you click on a character and it shows all their abilities and shit. I accidentally clicked on that and I don't know how to get it
Just
back up.
click on your
Window.
That's selected.
I did.
Yeah,
It's not
wait,
remote anymore. Is it toggled?
Selected. There we go. I turned back on selected. Just click them. Goddamn, I didn't think of that. Fucking thank you, Fez. Thank you so much, Fez. Thank
click
you.
a
I
boy.
appreciate it. God damn. Wow, I'm so
Okay,
appreciated.
get annihilated. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Jersey, come on, roll my Eunice follower senses.
With triple disadvantage, please.
Nothing. No pings.
You
Citywide.
motherfucker. You pissed.
You just hear the smallest little sound of some cackling coming from seemingly nowhere.
I'm now annoyed. But seemingly we're in a good conversation. Blah 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 blah. Estrid blah blah blah. Motherfucker,
actually-
who's that laughing?
But Jonathan's going to ask Celios. So Celios, before we go here, what exactly was your involvement in Esther's childhood?
None. At all. I left her to the orphanage.
I guessed it.
Didn't you have any involvement in her development?
No. I left her to her father. Her father put her in the orphanage because he was too busy. And I went to go do my duties as the prime evil of lust and wrath.
Jonathan just like rubs his chin for a second, as he's just like, "Did you ever communicate with her?"
A few times, but by the time that happened, she'd already become the head of the church and killed the last guy.
You know, I suddenly understand why Esther is the way she is.
Very obvious,
What do you
very, very, very obvious. I mean, who's the dad?
Oh, her dad? Current guild master.
That's hilarious! That's absolutely amazing! Wow! That is funny as shit!
Shogi
it's great.
stone-faced in the corner.
Dude, Son, imagine if it was like Aegis or something.
Oh, that would be even funnier, man, but oh! Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's hilarious!
Yeah,
That
it's
is so
amazing
funny.
what a
That's
night out on
funny.
the town will do to a man.
Sorry, what?
Really?
Yeah, you know, the
That
guild
guy.
master's got these really nasty eyes. Let him basically see almost everything about something. He actually vomited the first time he laid eyes on me, about 100-ish years ago.
Then he had sex with you.
Alcohol
Yep.
does amazing things, and sometimes people just wander their way into others. Like how he wandered his way into the same room as my then Dyavol and started flirting with me.
Man, I wish I could have seen that. Can I get that memory? I know you can. He walks up and that sounds hilarious. Walks in the room with dead Dyavol that begins to be like, oh, hey, Saleos.
No, Dyavol was alive. He was just unconscious, and he was a very deep
Right.
sleeper. Though we did go
Oh,
back to the
God.
Guildmaster's court, it was
Oh.
quite annoying, that walk.
Oh, oh.
This
Sounds
entire
fine.
conversation has slowly been putting the pieces in for me. I kind of know what I need to talk to Esther about now.
Oh, we're
What?
going to see my
Are we going to do
wonderful
that, or-
daughter. Hopefully she doesn't put a pick through your head the first instant she gets a chance.
Hey. Well, if she does, then at least we knew where that at least the problem's solved. If she kills me.
Solves your half of the problem, not mine.
I mean,
Hey, part of our deal when getting 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 the divine spark was to help me with this at least. So I suppose that'll be handy if she immediately tries to kill me.
Now then, are we going to go or are we going to sit around all day?
Yes, let's go.
I don't really care, man. We can be sitting ducks.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go
Shogi,
to
will
the
you be
Demon
going
King
with
Church.
Thinking.
Come on,
thinking.
Shogi. It's gonna be so much fun.
I mean, last time I went to strike a deal, she still started to kill me.
Oh, me too. Me too.
You guys tried to strike deals?
Of course. I really didn't like that everyone's going to just keep trying to get assassinated.
So
I was
what
going
was
to
the
deal
deal?
for Yukina. Oh, she just wanted the head of. For me, it was she wanted Thark dead. I was just going to give her Thark.
She wanted you dead.
Okay, that's reasonable, but Thark? Fucking jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking
You
talent.
want Thark dead?
My daughter's very spiteful. One of her best qualities, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
In
God,
fact,
you
I
are
was going
such
to do
a
a nice
bad-
thing,
What was that?
which was I wasn't just going to kill him there. I'll just give it to Estrid. Maybe he'll have a more chance of surviving then, but it doesn't matter now. That was going to be for Yukina. I want to get at least Yukina, out, but I'm not doing that anymore.
Johnathan furrows his brow a little bit. It's very good that you didn't do that.
Yes, we ended up
Might have
getting
made some
Yukina.
decisions I regret. Anyway, yes, let's get going.
Let's get going. Yeah, Shogi, please, man. It's going to be hilarious.
Shogi,
Yeah,
it's fine if
but
you don't
I-
want to go.
I need to tend to the house issues.
Oakley dokley. So then, Shogi, are you going to stay at the house or are you going to head off to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I have to stay at the house just in case anyone fucking shows up trying to fucking destroy us legally.
Oh, so Jonathan's putting the spear right here.
Putting the spear where?
On 55th Street, right here.
Oakley dokley. Duly noted. So then, we'll head off to see
What's
The,
what's the worst that could possibly happen here?
is absolutely hilarious, man. I have so much reflection, and I'm just starting to not care anymore. Like I cared a little bit yesterday, but then this happened, and then the care. Man, we're gonna have to kill so many people. Are you ready?
Remember
Are
and
you ready
practice
for
with
all
me.
that murder?
Estrid, I'm sorry. Then you were right.
Do you mind not being on me while we're in here? In fact, potentially not being even close to me? Just
Fine.
thank you.
See, Saleos, we're trying to win and not take an L, but you want the L.
As if this L
walk
hasn't
in.
already been taken 18,000 times.
Can't wait for that single W. Estrid!
Estrid, Jonathan just feels... Jonathan's kind of gritting his teeth.
She'll do the behind thing, watch. She'll appear behind you, watch. It's gonna be funny. But, I'm just gonna take a seat right here. Takes a seat, pulls out the Book of Revelations, and then begins reading it.
Oakley dokley. Jonathan, you feel like you're being stalked by a predator.
Jonathan
Well,
breathes in
well,
and out
yeah.
slowly.
She's gonna do it! She's gonna do it!
I'm impressed.
You're gonna
that
appear
you have the
behind me,
gall
aren't
to
you?
Come into my fucking church after everything you have done, Jonathan. So tell me, how would you like to die?
I'm here to say sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You think that matters at this point? Oh, no, Jonathan. Let me get this into your hot little thick skull. Sorry isn't going to cut it anymore. I want blood.
Alrighty.
She just called you hot.
Jonathan, you feel almost like a small incision made at the back of your leg that causes you to go down to a knee. What's wrong, Johnathan? Legs a little weak.
I just want to talk to you, Estrid.
Oh, but aren't we talking right now?
Face to face. I just wanna see you.
Fine. She materializes from the shadows in front of you with a knife at your throat. So then, what did you want to die about?
I'm sorry that I should have listened to you and tried to talk to you and try to figure it out better.
Oh, figuring it out better. And what does that mean?
I didn't know she was your mother, and I didn't have enough information, and I acted poorly based on that.
Oh, so you're trying to make excuses about how you didn't know instead of just listening to me as I'd asked. She's driving the knife closer to your throat. She's about to pierce skin, by the way.
Tell me. I'm listening.
Break the deal with her.
What deal?
All of them. Including the one that has made you her Dyavol. You just hear in your head, so, tell me when you want me to step in as Mother Dearest.
Ooh, oh, you asked for a lot. I mean,
Can we discuss this first?
Discuss what exactly? I'm giving you a choice. I'm either going to slit your throat here, or you're going to break all of it off.
Simple fact of the matter is that despite everything, Celios is useful.
Oh, I have no doubt she's useful. That I know for a fact. After all, she is my mother.
Yeah, and she wasn't really there for you, was she?
No, and neither was father, but that doesn't exactly matter at the moment. Now then, decide. Knife at your throat, pressing further in. She will break skin in a moment.
I get how it feels.
Oh, you get how it
someone...
feels. Then answer. Break the deal off.
Estrid, she's... Is there any compromise we can do here?
No.
What if he dies?
What?
He says. They are attached to your body, right? And so them getting ripped out might actually do some damage to you. And not only mentioning about the deal you said earlier.
Then I will bring him back.
Oh God! Do you want him to rip the Astaroth championship out of him too?
I'm sorry, what? She glares at you.
Give it to Jesk. He attached to my soul.
Oh, you gave it to Jesk?
Yes. So my skeptical mother has somehow convinced you to become a champion of Astaroth in the most indirect way possible, but nonetheless you still wield that disgusting weak power.
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm trying to use it for the betterment of the kings, but alas, it's not the easiest thing to do at the second.
You say it belongs to the king?
She's pressing the knife and she's beginning to draw blood.
Estrid. Why? What is that like the deal? The deals? Why do you not want me to be associated with your mother this bad?
Because my mother is a horrific, terrible entity who will do nothing more than try to take you away.
But Estrid, I don't want. I'm not going to be taken away by her, Estrid.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She glances into your eyes. She casts Zone of Truth. Do you resist?
No.
I
Really
don't.
then. So then, why don't you answer me these questions? Have you ever been intimate with her?
I've laid on the same bed with her.
Good. Have you ever kissed her?
Yes. That's a bit of a weird
The
Freudian
knife
thing,
get-
though.
The knife gets further in. You're beginning to feel it piercing into things that actually start to matter.
Whoa. Draw the knife back. I mean, at least a little bit. Ask some more
Oh,
questions
shut up,
first.
Primeval of Murder. I know you're enjoying this.
Yes.
You're right. I can't lie.
So when do I step in?
Give it a second.
I'm
More
not sure you
questions?
have a second left.
Any more questions?
One. Very simple. Should be easy for you to answer. Who do you love?
You. That is the truth.
Is there anybody else you love? At all. In any context.
What is the definition of love here?
Brotherly, familial, any of it.
Johnathan feels familial love, but yeah.
Am I the only person you love?
You are the only person I love romantically.
That is not what I asked.
Do you want me to stop loving people?
Yes. I am all you need, Johnathan. And until you
Oh.
realize that, you are never going to fully understand just how powerful you could have been.
Fine, I will love you only. I will love you only. Please.
Vow it.
Whoa.
I vow.
Are you sure you
Wait,
want
like
to
even
take this
kids?
vow? Are you sure you want to take this vow? This is an
Wait,
oath. She didn't say oath,
Johnathan
but this is an oath.
Johnathan, before he says that, is just like, Estrid, if I only love you, what if we have like children or something? What could I love them?
Secondary.
Secondary?
They're tools
Oh.
as far as I'm concerned, and always will be, just as my mother treated me and yours treated you.
God, are we just repeating this cycle?
And, so what of it? It's the right way to go about it. It's worked so far, hasn't it?
I mean,
No.
has it?
Not really.
Look at where
To be
I am,
honest-
and look at where you are. You bear the red spear, you've even become a champion of a god.
But I wouldn't say I'm the most emotionally stable person, Estrid.
And so what? If you have enough power, it doesn't matter.
Does it not matter, Estrid? Does the peace of mind and knowing that you are happy in life not matter compared to power?
I am happy when I have power. She
Are you
continues to drive the
sure?
knife further.
Or is it, are
Immensely.
you happy
Would you like me to
when you
prove
have
it
control?
right here by slitting your throat?
Or is it when you have control, Estrid?
Power and control are the same. Now answer the vow, or else.
Johnathan
This
gulps.
entertainment. Just I know I have no place. Actually, I have place wherever I want. I think that you guys need to take a few steps back, take a nice deep breather. Yeah, Astrid ain't. What if he loses his capabilities to love?
Then it will only be for me. And I don't
No,
care
I'm-
as long as he's a loyal dog.
I mean, there are some things that happen that will lose all of emotions. What if he loses his complete capability to love?
If you're so
everything?
curious, he can't become like you. His cup's already too full.
I mean, it can get filler. He loves power, don't you?
Not
And
as
I'm
much as I love Estrid.
not that bad. Oh yeah, but does that also mean non-physical things? You said all of love. Like he loves some power. I'm just saying. I mean, so can he not love power
All or
anymore?
nothing, in every sense.
God, why do you have to be like this? Because if he says
you
no,
see
then
who
you're
my
going to
mother
keep
is?
attacking us. If he says yes, you're going to keep attacking us.
I won't attack
This is a
you if he
lose-lose.
seals the vow. Plain and simple.
What if I make a vow to not love Salius? In any way.
Insufficient. You waited too long for that.
Yeah, I guess I did wait too long for that. Sorry about that, by the way.
Looks left, looks right. Hmm.
I need out of
I'm
character second to consider my shit.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Out of character, second in character. Fucking no. So, San and Slayers are going to be like, "Do you got any plans, strategies?"
If she
kinda
tries to
very
kill
metal.
him, I'm just going to throw her into the wall. He'll be fine.
Will that help the situation or make it worse?
You think this situation can be helped? This is my daughter we're talking about.
This is. I'm enjoying it a lot more
I'm
than
just
what I
making
should,
sure
but
he
man.
doesn't die. I don't know why he's so
Well-
insistent on being with my daughter when the original product's right here.
I mean, I don't know why he wants to deal with your family at all.
So,
Just,
Johnathan is going to then. Oh boy, this is the worst fucking decision I've probably ever made. Going to gently grab the hand of her and try and move the fucking knife away. How about you just talk to me? Just tell me. Just tell me anything you want. Insult me, degrade me, do anything. I just want to hear you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Alright. Die. She plunges the knife toward you, and as it's about to make contact, Saleos fucking throws her. That...
Can I time speed block that
Wait.
before?
Wait, no, I was gonna ask.
Uh-huh.
Can I attempt to grab that? Can I attempt to grab her arm?
Give it your best shot. Dexterity.
What do I roll?
Saving throw.
If that fails before Saleos decides to send her like a...
You grab the blade just as it is about to impact you.
And I'm going to fucking grab it by the sharp part and rip it out of her hands.
You tear the knife from her.
And I'm going to say, all right.
Server died? Anyone else?
Alrighty.
No.
Well, you certainly told me to die. It's time for you to talk about other things.
One moment.
I only have gray dots. I don't know if that's the thing, but I'm loaded into the map.
Gray dots?
The ones
bottom.
on
We
the
died?
bottom, right? I'm fine.
Okay, I died. That's it. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing visual.
Waiting in Jersey to load.
Oh, okay. No, no, I'm just... Yeah, Jonathan, pull her in, give her that hug-kiss combo, destroy her morale.
Jonathan, roll a
that's gonna
Constitution
be-
save. You are one under. Forget.
And
Can I help him? I don't know what
Okey-dokey.
happened
So this
to him.
can't kill you, but it'll certainly take you close. She casts harm on you. You take 50 damage.
Ooh.
If that would reduce you to 0, you are instead reduced to 1, and your hit point maximum is reduced to 1 for 1 hour. Or wait, is it half? Nope, it's equal.
that hurt.
Not as much as what I'm about to do to you. She pulls out another knife, and Seleos is gonna fucking yeet her unless you've got something up your sleeve.
Estrid, listen, please. I'm will.
I've listened. I've heard enough. Daggers raised up.
Can I prime Swede?
Okay.
Wait, that bitch.
Oakley dokley, go for it.
I don't want to save my boy. I'm just going to be like, calm down, jeez. And then I'm going to fucking. I'm gonna fucking flash step too to give me advantage. Not 20, the bitch.
You take the. Are you killing? Are you trying to kill her, or are you just shooting that dagger out of her fucking hand?
I'm smacking every visible weapon that she has. Because she's annoying me with her weapons right now.
Just smacking, not
not
slashing.
You crack the blades and make them fall to the ground. 8 more of them fall out from her.
Jesus!
Estrid,
Just sit and talk for once.
Yeah, so. That was something.
Oh, do you think I'm out of weapons?
No. But I'm gonna be honest here. I really should stop trying to attack me. That's just my
She
suggestion.
casts spiritual weapon behind you.
Oh, god damn it. John,
This is full-time work.
Seleos
as-
brings up a barrier to stop it, though. She surrounds you.
That's mostly why. Alright, Estrid.
I am going to fucking kill you.
I seriously don't see why you're doing this. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm completely willing to just work with you here.
No, you are not. You refuse the vow. As far as I'm
What?
concerned, it's over here. And since I can't kill you, she's
we just-
glaring at Seleos and San.
Listen, yes, I can. The issue is that the oath, I feel like it's just perpetuating a system that we're
And so what?
both victim of.
And we turned out fine
You're not-
as far as I'm concerned.
We're really not, Celia. I mean, Estrid. We're really not.
Look, you're even calling me by my mother's name now.
Listen, whenever I think about shitty parents, I think about Celia. Okay.
You should think of your own Cassandra down in the Republic abandoning you.
Yeah. She's shitty. Just like yours.
Or maybe your father, who she killed. But you would remember
What?
that, won't you? In fact, let me help right now. She cast... Where is it? Remove curse on you. Johnathan, you are greeted with the horrifying image of your mother, who looks a lot like you, with much longer hair and less fair skin, stabbing your father in front of you at age 2.
What? What? Johnathan just blinked a couple times. What the hell?
That's some good pain.
Oh yeah, you don't know. Cassandra the Ritualist, your mother. That's her real name. She's wanted for a number of things. She was here at the city, raising you right under their noses.
You... God.
And you want to know the best part, Johnathan? The absolute
What's that?
best part.
What's that?
She stares you in the eyes. She was here just a few days ago, asking about you.
I don't like where this is going.
And I told her exactly what you are. A pathetic, sneeveling little bastard who couldn't commit for shit. And that she had raised you in exactly the way that she wanted you to turn out. She could have been a better parent to you if she really wanted. But no, she let you suffer. And you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because she didn't want you. Roll insight.
Yes, I can actually vibe check for once.
Are you helping me, son?
Yes, I'm helping you. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's not a rule.
As far
Wow, would you
as
look
best
at
you
that?
can...
Hey, you guys mind if I use the Diva King Nat 20 on this?
I don't mind.
Alrighty, Diva
I
King
don't
Nat 20
personally
time.
care. Whoa, one yes. Here you go.
Johnathan. It's not a complete lie, but she is lying.
You're lying to me.
Wait, she's in the zone of truth too, right? Did she?
She's the
did
one
she
who cast
resist
it.
Oh,
The caster can lie.
yeah. The caster
There's-
can cast.
You're telling partially the truth, but you're not telling the full truth.
Oh, so you finally started picking up on things. I guess being around my mother was good for something. Let me clarify. She didn't want you. She didn't really do that good of a job raising you. But you know what she did want? To see you. And I told her by the time she found you, you'd be dead in a ditch. And I intend to make true on that promise.
Wow. Our parents are very similar.
Now then, get the fuck out of my church, seeing as I can't kill you.
Fine.
Can we just drag her back to our house? I mean, because our house has enough energy to do that.
I mean, we could.
just drag her with
It would
her.
be a lot faster. Though I don't think
Matt,
you'll
it would
be
be-
able to handle her.
That would be hilarious. I mean, not hilarious.
mean,
let me rephrase it.
San, she can
I
permanently
don't know-
kill you if she wants.
I know.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know if a hostage situation is the best resolving to this.
I mean, that's the situation she loves. She loves power. Just be better.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna come
don't
back
you?
to later.
Do you know how hard it is to defend you? Very.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nice.
Astrid, I'm going
Can we
to
just
come
take a-
back, and I'm going to give you what exactly what you want.
Die in
I
the
will see you
deepest,
later.
darkest hole that the dungeon can provide you.
I hope you live a wonderful life, my dear. See ya.
I will burn your life to the ground. Wherever you make progress, I will scorch until there's nothing but ash.
And you know what?
On.
I will walk to the end of that, no matter any of the obstacles.
Any worse, we can just take her. Baby, you don't. Literally can't get any worse. Who walks away with him? I
Every
mean, we
day
could
I'm
just
just-
abduct her and then just just use a little bit of
No, I'm
power.
just-
Show her
I'm
who's
just
the
going
real
to-
man.
I'm just gonna go deep in the dungeon and then come back and beat her out.
The spiritual weapon comes swinging around as Seleos blocks it.
I mean, that's the spirit, man. I can feel her murderous intent. Just beat the shit.
Oh, by the way,
was.
son, the funny thing is, despite what Jonathan's saying, he doesn't have any murderous intentions.
Yeah, he does. I can tell. I'm a murderer. I could tell. It's like, see, it would be so much easier if we just dragged her with us and then just showed her who's the boss. Just take her in the dungeon with us, just like a backpack.
I mean, probably,
Uh-oh, you
But,
DC'd,
like-
I got kicked out. My original DC'd.
but that's not what I want to do. Astrid's
I mean,
a
if you-
crazy person, and that's very hard to deal with.
Yeah, you gotta rewire her brain. So you're gonna have to do some heavy. I
I
suggest right hooks.
I'm going to have to become something that she cannot ignore or kill on sight. That's what I
Yes.
will become.
Well, that's hilarious. That's similar to me, but not really.
Well, son,
Just
looks like we have a new goal.
become
Survive.
a vampire, I guess.
Do not
we already had that goal. We that goal was with us at the beginning. We just walked out with nothing solved. Actually, we made it worse. I implore you that this is objective survive since the beginning.
Son,
Johnathan
the
rubs
murderous
his eyes.
intention begins to leak out of the church. It is so incomprehensibly massive that it's probably only matched by yours and Seleos's.
Yeah, I'm like, I grab a piece of it.
Elliot.
This is so malleable, I can fucking pick this shit up. And then I
What
throw
is?
it into
What are you
Jonathan.
doing?
Oh, this is just her murderous intent. Here, have a taste.
Jonathan, for some fucking reason, gets a full tooth grin and starts fucking laughing.
Man.
Oh, my mother fucking thought it was a mistake. I wonder where she is. Actually,
What
Celios, since you heard the name, can you locate my mother?
One moment.
Man, if everyone could get some immortality, that would be great. But I
After I
doubt
killed
that.
Jonathan.
Oh, you think
Love
I
you,
can bring down
babe.
Cassandra the fucking ritualist? Are you insane?
Is she like somebody significant?
She was one of the most powerful adventurers in Obcassio before her and her house got disbanded for interfering in international politics.
What
the fuck did she do?
They
Interfered in
decided
politics.
to go try and burn down half of the Scolia Batbatio Republic and go tell the Kingdom of Gulsera to go fuck itself.
Why were they doing that?
Honestly, I really couldn't tell you. If I had to guess, it had to do something with the slavery and something with the monarchy of the Gulserian kingdom of the time being moderate at best.
Oh my god. My mother's just like me!
Oh, like the family connection's there, man!
Godwin,
High
Hatred of
five!
slavery and hatred of monarchies? What is this? My mother's just like me!
Oh, man. She's causing so much trouble, just like you, man. I can feel the
Oh my
murderous
God.
intent just on my shoes right now.
Oh yeah, just like, if you're a murderous intent, just like, watch me look at anybody who harmed a party member. Yeah, that's
no,
when
no.
the murderous intent happens.
I don't need that. I'm about to start feeling that in a moment once everyone figures out what happened. Oh, it's going to be everywhere. Actually, in fact, it might be so thick
yeah.
I might need to cut through it.
Anyway, we're going to my house. Son, you want to join?
Oh, I'll have a lot of fun, yeah. Let's go.
Well, let's see what I can fucking find there.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I can't.
And with
I
that,
believe.
we will be ending the session for the night. As they head off to Jonathan's house.
Jonathan, I'm just so
Oh, my-
relaxed right now.
God.
All the murder.
All the murder.
I'm going to be killing so many people, and it's going to be all in self-defense. It's going to be great.
I think I made the best choices possible in that scenario.
Yes, I find your choices